Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to episode 2 of Whatever Wednesday. I've got a special guest. Sina is helping me out. She was on Sunday's panel, and she's been on the show 3-4 times before. Yeah, and so she was just sticking around in Santa Barbara. So she's going to be reading chats, and if you guys send in a TTS. I think we'll just do reads. Since I have Sina here, she'll just read instead of it being TTS. So instead of the British AI robot voice, you can have a Canadian Chinese girl do it for you instead.
I'm kind of blind.
She is blind, so she's going to be up on the monitor looking for it. She's also going to read it in Mandarin too. She's going to translate it to Mandarin. And then, what's up, guys? I'm just going to read some of the chats here before we jump into the topics for today. Darian, what's up, man? Not sure if it's for Ken or China, but she's a spy. Wait, let me move. I'm going to move the chat over here. Yo, what's up, guys? Oh, wow, okay. The chat's already coming in spicy. Okay. What's up, Kev? Mike, Cheeks, Max, what's up, guys? Mark, how's it going? H-Bomb, what's up? Just going to say what's up to you guys for a little bit here as we get into it. Guys, we got a lot to cover today. There was a hit piece that came out yesterday that we're going to review, a hit piece on my podcast, major publication. Give us some patience, give us some grace as we kind of, figuring out. I walked past Brian in Amsterdam. He had a horse mask on. Actually, yeah, that was probably me. That was probably, hold on, I want to see if I can find the video. Let's see. Video, Amsterdam. I did some stuff in Amsterdam. Let's see. You know what? Whatever. If you guys want, find my old prank videos. Frames dropping.
It says lagging.
It's lagging? Maybe try, it's buffering. One in the chat if the stream is okay, guys. One in the chat if the stream is okay. Moper says it's buffering. Tiago. One in the chat. Wait, what did I say?
One in the chat.
For what?
If it's lagging.
One in the chat if it's lagging. Did I say, or one in the chat if you look like...
I think it's lagging.
It's lagging. Hold on. People are saying it's fine. Yeah, maybe they're just trolling. You guys gotta just refresh. Buffering a lot. Better Now was buffering. One time for me. We're lagging, boys. No, Sina is not my girlfriend. I'm actually gay. So... we go shopping.
We go get our nails done.
Yeah, true. Manicures, pedicures, all that. Any mods in the chat can tell me. I think it's probably fine. My OBS says 0 dropped frames. Our bit rate is good, so it's probably fine. In any case, it'll probably fix, but try refreshing it. And if you have any other problems, you can let us know. Okay, so let me check a couple things here. Hold on. I want to see if I can get Streamlabs going on my phone. That'll be easier for me. One sec, guys. By the way, I got the new iPhone 17. I regret the Pro.
Why?
Well, no, I wish I got the orange. I got the silver, and it's got like a yellow case.
You want the Halloween version?
I should have got the orange. Chat, should I have gotten the orange instead of the silver? I would have got black, but they only had the shitty blue, the silver, and the orange. So, yeah. Orange is lame, bro. No, the orange is cool. And so, also, orange was my favorite color when I was a kid. Probably, it's not I wouldn't say it's my favorite color. But, it was unique, so I should have got the orange. Whatever. Hold on, guys. I'm going to try to get Stream Labs going on my phone here. One sec. Streamlabs. Cena, do you have anything to say to the chat?
Guys, please don't bully me.
Wait, I think we're getting you cut off there. Wait, yeah. Try again. Are you getting cut off?
I don't
A little
think
bit.
so.
Or maybe I have to scoot over. If you scoot this way a little bit, it'll be... One sec, guys. Go ahead. Go ahead, Cena. Tell them what you have to say.
We heard her. They said we heard. How's your day been? How are you guys?
There we go. Oops.
Oh, my name is Cena, like John Cena.
Is it with an E or with a...
No, it's like Cina, but like Cena.
It won't let me do it on my phone. That's okay. I might even want to slightly adjust the camera a little bit. Let me see. It should probably be fine. Are you a World War I general? Yes.
Yes.
She is a World War I general. She's wearing the Pickelhaube, German Pickelhaube.
Yes.
H-Bomb says, I hope you're not a boba Asian. What does that mean? What's a boba Asian?
Oh, an ABG.
Are you an ABG?
No.
What are you? Just a regular Asian?
I'm an AG, Asian girl.
AG, just Asian girl.
AG.
She's AG.
I'll call you China.
What am I? Is there a designation for me?
A baddie.
Oh, yes. I'm such a baddie.
Yes.
Fake Maddie. Lewandowski, I'm your biggest fan.
Someone called me Timu Maddie.
Timu Maddie. Wow.
Can it be Sheen? I like Sheen better.
Sheen Maddie?
Yeah.
What about Alibaba Maddie? Yo, David, what's up? Andy, what's up? What's the story behind the Pickelhaube? I'm a World War I buff, history buff. I enjoy history, World War I, World War II. I think the Pickelhaubes look cool, aesthetically. So I was like, you know what? Let me just buy some of these. Okay. I think we're going to get into... Oh, we have some TTSs here. Hold on. Let me play this. Oh, boy. I'm already getting a roast. Can you read this?
Yes. Brian, there are black holes containing less mass than your gut. You're so heavy, I have to wear eye protection just to look at you. Least I incur severe trauma akin to a meteor impacting my skin socket. Does that mean skin?
Wow. Lovely. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Hey, boys, I'm losing weight though. I've lost like 7 pounds. 7 pounds. So, all right. So we're gonna get into. I'm gonna see if I can just keep it on this. I don't know if it's gonna actually work, but let's see. So like kind of, I think for this. So wait, actually, before I pull this up. So this one's old, right? So we've had hit pieces written on me on the whatever podcast in the past. And there was New York Post, which I'm about to pull up here. Making women look dumb is a disturbing new podcast trend. Now this is from like 2 years ago. This was from the New York Post. And whatever, hosted by Brian Atlas. Masquerades is a dating talk. Masquerades. Anyways, I reacted to this previously, and there it is. And then they had photos of me, and then this fucking crazy lady drew off a follow. She talks some shit. So, anyways, that's one. We're not gonna go over that, but the hit pieces are not new. And then hold on, let me make sure I can tab over. Oops! Whoa! Shit! I almost X'd out of OBS. Okay, this is. Can I just? Yeah, that I'm gonna just have to tab it over to the Windows. All right, so this is Vice, wrote an article also about 2 years ago. And the latest trend in podcasts is making women look dumb. And, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now, we had one drop on New York Magazine. I'll just some background. So this is a pretty big publication. It's been out for 57 years. Pretty big magazine, I guess. Was it? I don't know if it's still, I don't know. Are they big? New York Magazine, big magazine in New York. And they wrote the following piece. All right. So New York, Vulture, blah, blah, blah. Hold on. Let me see if I can make this bigger. I became the Jubilee girl. All right. So I have Sina here. She's going to read. Can you see it?
Yes.
Need it bigger. All right. She's going to read. Do you have glasses? You want some fucking reading glass? You want some reading glasses or something? I might have a pair here. Oh my God, we can't. Here, try.
Last September,
Oh boy, you got this.
what is her name? I'm dyslexic. Nema Trout was one of the 25 liberal college students chosen to debate Charlie Kirk. One interaction in the 90-minute video was particularly memorable after Kirk's attempt to argue that abortion is murder. Trout mutters to herself, "Ugh, his smile is very creepy." "Oh, so smiling is creepy?" he asks, to which she replies, "No, your smile specifically." The room erupts into laughter. The clip went viral. Fan edits were made in her honor. In the world of debate designed for maximum social media engagement, she'd won.
Pause there for a sec. Hold on. I want to see if I can do dark mode on this. Do you guys know if there's does archive? Do they have dark mode? There's a way I can do it system wide. Whatever. We'll just keep it like this, but do they have dark mode? All right, well, here, let me pull this back up. Okay, so first thing that irks me is, wait, hold on. Let me make it a little bigger. The first thing that irks me about this is, and by the way, the New York Magazine, oh wait, actually, hold on, I have more to say up here. But I have a comment about, them including the whole his smile is creepy thing. I have a comment on this that, I don't know, that just seems kind of, well, I mean, the original comment from Nema, who, by the way, Andrew debated. So it's this girl here, Nema. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. The inclusion of that is in pretty bad taste, but minor detail that frustrates me. So typically, this is not some fly-by-night publication, magazine. So they're going to be criticizing Jubilee for their debate shit. This Caleb Hammer guy, maybe you've seen his clips. He does like financial audits or whatever. I don't really watch him, but I've seen his stuff. Now they credit Caleb Hammer, this guy. They credit Jubilee here, and then they credit, instead of crediting me, this is my intellectual property. This is my video from my podcast. They credit Farah, who was on the show, who made an edit, which is fine. I don't have an issue with people who come on the show and they want to post their own edits. Although she's a bit of a clip chimp. Like, she'll clip shit, leave out kind of critical context. We call that clip chimping. So it's strange that they would, this is really a very minor nitpick, but it's strange that they would, again, this isn't just like fucking BuzzFeed or some shit. It's New York Magazine. Like, don't they have editorial, like, it's clearly not her IP. So it's kind of small, but they should have credited, not that I would care. This article probably got like 100 views or something. But I don't know, just a little, just to show you the quality and rigor coming from New York Magazine, Vulture, the journalists over there at New York Magazine. So anyways, my comment about Naima. I don't know why they chose to highlight this. Like, okay, yeah, there was that moment. Also, I have a criticism of this actual moment that occurred during the podcast. So Charlie Kirk has, and I think it's body shaming. He has a gummy smile. Okay, this is like, he's got a bit of, had a bit of extra gum, He has a gummy smile, and that's nothing you can do about that, really. I guess there's surgeries, maybe. I don't know. But it's either can be genetic or whatever. Can't really control it. It's out of your control, really. So it's kind of this weird body shaming thing she did. His smile is creepy. I don't know. The comment itself during this was bad taste. And I think referencing it in this article after he was just assassinated is also in bad taste. Also, what I wanted to point out, here, I'll bring it back for just a sec here before we continue on with the article. Oh, shit. What's up, guys? So, they reached out. The journalist who wrote this piece reached out to me, I think, 2 months ago. And I've gotten, over the years, 2 dozen. It's a leftist hit piece for damage control to try and stop. Oh, yeah. I mean, the bias in most of these media organizations, almost every single journalist or media org that's reached out to me, if you Google what their bias is it left bias, right bias? The read, by the way, the read TTS is 20. But it's not going to be TTS. We have a robot here not robot. It's not, oh my God. It's not going to be the British AI robot. Sina here, the homie, she's the Canadian homie. She's going to be reading. So it'll be treated like a TTS, but we're just going to batch it. It'll just be batched. Maybe we'll try to do every 15, 20 minutes. So I was saying that I've been reached out to probably a few dozen times. Reached out to by these various organizations. A lot of times they reach out, hey, I'm writing an article about you. Or I want to interview you. I want to write an article about the whatever podcast. And I look the journalist up. And their fucking Twitter is super, super biased. The actual publication, super biased. I think fucking Washington, what is it? What's the one in the big one in, what's the one Jeff Bezos has? Is that the Washington Times chat? Is it the Washington Post that Jeff Bezos has? It's the Post, Washington Post. Batch it, not batch it. But yes, both, I guess. They've reached out, Huffington Post, all these, they're almost all left-leaning. And I just typically don't respond. I made one mistake, though. I made a mistake. So, I didn't respond when this lady who wrote this article, I didn't respond initially. Because I know they're doing a fucking hit piece and whatever. It's not, I'm not going to help you with your article, or you're just going to fucking lie, selectively take quotes. But yeah, so hold on, when was it? So this article came out yesterday. So Monday, Tuesday. So Monday, somebody from New York Magazine, who's a fact checker, reached out, and they're like, "Hey, BTW," and I can show you the emails, right? We are going to release this article. We're just looking for fact checking. We're just going to fact check a few things in this article. And I'll get to that in a little bit. And I was like, you know what? I've never responded to a journalist, but she's just looking to fact check. So I'll just respond. She asked 2 questions, and I could already, just by the questions, I was like, all right, of course it's a hit piece, right? And so I was like, look, at least if they're just looking for the fact check, I'll provide the counter facts, whatever. And I do, and I even, they published it yesterday. I completely, a little bit regret having responded because I provided a very thorough response and they didn't include the entire response. They took like a snippet. Like if both my responses, there were 2 questions, I'd say my response was a paragraph for each. They nitpicked, they twisted it. They didn't include critical context. And so this is why look, it wasn't terrible. I didn't include anything like particularly incriminating or something in my email. But they took the quote and they should have included the entire segment. And I'll get to that once we get to that point in the article. But I'm not gonna. Look, I don't respond to journalists. Now I'm just never going to respond. I just won't do it. Look, I thought it was a fact check. It wasn't the actual journalist. She said it was a separate journalist. Hey, I'm the editor. I'm the fact checker. I'm here to fact check. I was like, okay, all right, whatever. And I'll show you guys for proof so you don't doubt what I'm saying. I'm going to show you guys the article, and then when we get to the part of the article where this is in question, I'm going to show you guys the original email that they send me. And by the way, this is why there's completely a loss of trust with all these media organizations, complete loss of trust. People don't trust legacy media for good reason. Shug, thank you for the gifted 5. Right before we jump into, oh no, we're good. We're good on chats. All right, cool. It wasn't terrible. Like it wasn't huge, but it just, include the whole fucking thing. And, yeah. And by the way, most of these journalists who reach out to me, they'll come all polite and shit. But of course I look into them a little bit. Look, I just look at their Twitter, I look at their socials, I look at their Blue Sky. They're all on Blue Sky, by the way. And I'm like, holy shit, the bias is insane. None of these journalists, these journalists are not journalists. They're activists. It's not neutral. There's no neutrality. They're coming at it with an angle. They're going to say, hey, I want to paint this person in a bad light. I don't care what the truth is. They're going to try to paint a narrative. So anyways, we're going to jump back into the article here. Cena, so we left off, we're going to do right here. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see if it's even, okay, we're going to skip some of it because we'll just keep it mostly to the, so start at the top here.
Most of these shows traffic heavily in gender war content, either explicitly or subtextually.
Yeah, keep going.
The Whatever podcast, for instance, on which weekly live video episodes can run for astonishing 9 hours or more, usually involve a handful of reactionary men attempting to shame the young woman across from them through clumsy thought experiments meant to rebuke.
Where are you?
Let's see.
Meant to rebuke.
Meant to rebuke.
Clumsy thought experiments. Should women be forced to have kids?
As the all caps text over typical clip.
Yeah, so, an astonishing 9 hours. Look, our show on Sunday did run over 9 hours. But, this, I don't know, this is, 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 this idea that, like, if you look at major live streamers, a lot of these guys, trying to think, a lot of these guys, whether they're playing video games or whatever, their streams are like 7, 8, 9, 10 hours, sometimes longer. So it's not for live streaming. Like I get for normal podcasts or whatever, the Joe Rogan, whatever, it's what, like 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours? But think about it like this, in terms of the length of the podcast. We have, let's say we have 9 people at the table, right? If I was one-on-one with these people, maybe the conversation would last an hour. So if I have a panel of, it's me plus 8 people, if each person has 8 hours of talk time, or sorry, hold on, in total, sorry. If each person has 1 hour of talk time, if you add that up, that's going to be 7, 8 hours. So I don't think it's that crazy if you think about it. If a panel show, yeah, I know, I not 8 hours each, duh. That would be like 64-hour long podcasts. But if each panelist gets about 1 hour each, and then yeah, it's going to be like 7, 8 hours. Some people talk more, some people talk less. I give the worst ones the most talk time. Well, look, Cena here, she's very talkative. She took up, almost 7 hours of the Sunday show. Anyways, back to the article here. Let's see here. So we already read that part. Then they talk about financial audit. Okay. Start at here, the most recognizable debaters.
The most recognizable debaters engage in clip farming or cutting snippets from the episodes, most likely in garner outrage and posting them on their social accounts. Nearly every video podcast uses this strategy now, but it's especially useful in serving up 60-second content-free dunks on an opponent to make them look as idiotic as possible. Thanks to clip farming, you don't actually have to win an argument to make it seem like you did. Just post a 30-second of you making a good point.
All right, so again, this is the same old argument here to make them look as idiotic as possible. I think I talked about this on the podcast, and look, this harkens back to the New York Post hit piece from 2+ years ago that I showed at the beginning of the stream. I don't make anybody look a certain way. I don't make anybody look stupid. I talk, I ask questions, I engage in conversation, engage in debate. I have a microphone, they have a microphone. The words that come out of their mouth, I don't force them to say anything. I'm not forcing people to say anything. These are people's genuine thoughts. This is what they think. If somebody is made to look stupid, the person making them look stupid is themselves. I'm not responsible for what somebody else says on the show. If you're a girl and you come on and you try to compare or justify the assassination of Charlie Kirk to, you compare him to Adolf H., I didn't make you say that. You're just saying some stupid shit. And you made yourself look stupid. 64-hour stream. You know what'd be cool, guys? Would be to do a 24-hour stream. I don't know how that would work. Like, me and Andrew take a shift. So I go 12, he goes 12. And then I don't know how we would do. I don't know how that would be crazy. That'd be cool though. So anyways, back to the article here. Let's see. Is this interesting? Debate shows have exploded, blah, blah, blah. This is kind of boring. Oh, Nama's the child of lawyers? Okay. She could fill in for someone who dropped out. Oh, they only paid $25 to go on Jubilee? Yeah, I thought that's pretty low. Pretty low. Okay. And they're massive. They make fuck ton of money. Those guys, I don't know how much they make. Way more than me. Okay, I don't know if there's anything interesting here. Blah blah blah. More about Naima. Guys, I'm very solipsistic. I only care about what they have to say. Blah. Okay, this is about the financial audit guy. Okay. All right, here we go. Back to whatever. Okay, if you can read. Oh my God, this girl.
No, guys, I'm dyslexic and I have like an eye issue right now.
She has an eye issue.
Everybody's bullying me in the comments because I can't read. Okay.
I'm fixing the camera. Go ahead, read it.
This is especially lucrative market if you're an OnlyFans. Oh, okay. If you're an OnlyFans creator, say they are often sought out by shows like Whatever, Fresh, and Fit. A chat show hosted by Manosphere influencers, Myron gains because they'll allow the host to feel justified in disparaging their their intelligence.
The Canadian education system has been a complete failure. Wait, when did you move to Canada?
Oh, when I was 5.
Bro, this girl. It's okay. It's all right.
I would.
Wait, say it again. Where were you?
Disparaging? Disparaging their intelligence and character. I would dispute that we often seek out OnlyFans creators to be on the show. Perhaps it's.
Wait, is this better?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you able to lean back a little bit?
No.
You still need to.
Yeah.
Do you need? Hold on. All right. Go ahead. Read it.
I would dispute that we often seek out OnlyFans creators to be on this show. Perhaps it's the case they seek us out, wrote Brian Atlas, the host of the Whatever podcast. In a request for comment, creators say they are sometimes encouraged to participate by their agents and managers.
Yeah, hold on. We're going to pause there for a sec. Okay, here's some reading glasses. I don't know. Do you wear contacts?
No, I'm blind in one eye.
Oh, gosh. All right. We'll take them off when you're not reading, but
Do
otherwise,
I look like a nerd?
you look like a nerd without the glasses. So, wait, take them off though, just because it'll. All right, and then let's see here. So, sought out. So this was the fact check. This was fact check. One of the fact checks, hosted by the Manosphere. Hosts to feel justified because it allows the host to feel justified in disparaging their intelligence and character. I would dispute. Okay, so this is the segment where I responded to the fact check. They didn't include the whole thing, which I think is kind of would have provided more critical context. I think now would be a good time to show the original email. It's going to show the other thing. But hold on. All right, let's see here. So we're going to show the email. Let me just double check here, make sure everything looks good. And I just took a screenshot. It's going to be pretty small. Yeah, I can't really adjust it here. It's not going to be the best, but yeah, we'll just go. Oh, shit. We'll go like this. All right, one sec, guys. Getting the email. All right. Are you able to see up here, New York Magazine? So you're just going to read her email.
Hi, Brian. I'm a fact checker at New York Magazine working on a piece by blank. I'm reaching out with fact-checking questions for your review. Please let me know by this evening if you have any comments, clarification, or corrections. Number 1, to source, Rebecca spoke to say that at the whatever tapping you once asked the men what they wanted to order for dinner and skipped over the woman present. Is it true? Do you have comment? Source. Number 2, sources have told us that you often seek out OnlyFans creators to join debates on episodes of whatever. Do you have comments?
So I did have comment, and again, guys, normally I don't respond to journalists, but because she framed it as fact checking, I was like, okay, whatever, I'll respond. And so. First thing, it's a bit out of order. You know what? We'll just do the email. And that'll be the best. So the first question was, they claimed that, and in the article, I didn't know what they were talking about, but in the article it actually mentions this. They wanted to order dinner and skipped over the women. You know what? Should we wait? You know what? We'll come back to that. We're going to start with 2. Sources have told us you often seek out OnlyFans creators to. By the way, their 2 sources. Their 2 sources are Farah Khalidi and Jasmine Jafar. Those are the 2 sources. Those 2 women reached out to us to be on the show. So the 2 sources that they have claiming we reach out to OF creators, they reached out to us. Now, look, I want to, and I mentioned this in my thing. I'll read the response I gave her. So this is the response I have to that. Let me see if should I just pull it up? All right. Can I make this bigger? I'll be able to move it though. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, what if we go just big? That's easier. So this is my response. Only 15% or so of all the guests we've had on the show do OnlyFans or are otherwise involved in sex work of some kind. Take, for example, our most recent episode streamed yesterday. On Sunday, we had a panel of 9 people. Only one of the women was an OnlyFans creator. It can vary from episode to episode. Some episodes we have I'm sorry guys, this is probably annoying that I'm moving it like this, but some episodes we have no OF creators. Some episodes we have 1 to 2, some 3 to 4. To more directly answer your question, the majority of the guests we have had on the show seek us out requesting to appear on the show. This is true. The majority of all the guests we've had on the show seek us out. With that said, we also do our own outreach, and this maybe amounts to 20% of all the guest bookings we've had. I would dispute that we often seek out OnlyFans creators to be on the show. Perhaps it's the case they seek us out. In fact, when it's us doing outreach, the percent of that outreach being directed towards OnlyFans creators is extremely minimal, amounting to far less than the 15% number cited above. For example, I'm sorry guys if that's annoying how I'm scrolling it, but that's how I took the screenshot. If we reach out to 100 people, maybe 1 to 2 of them are OnlyFans creators. We've reached out to and had on a very, very diverse group of people on the show, various ages, all the way from 18 to 70. We've had on students, undergrad, master's, PhD, attorneys, doctors, nurses, accountants, business owners, content creators, et cetera, all kinds of people. So by the way, guys, look, oh my God, I need to readjust the camera again. I lowered it too much. So when the majority of our guests that we've had on the show, in totality, the majority of them reach out to us. We also do outreach. When we do outreach, we're not exclusively targeting or focusing on getting OnlyFans girls on the show. In fact, the number, like I said in the article, if we message 100 people, maybe 1 or 2 of them are OnlyFans creators, right? So I'm not going to lie and say we've never reached out to an OF person to be on the show. No, that's not true. We have, but it's a small minority, very small minority. The majority of the OF creators who have been on the show, they seek us out. So, yeah. So, okay, hold on. Let me see. One sec. Let's get back to the article. As you can see, what I just wrote you and just showed you, they only included I would dispute that we often seek out OF creators. And then it did not include any of the numbers I cited to, that only 15% of all our guests have done OF. And it doesn't include the numbers as to that. So not a huge thing, not a big deal, but kind of just like, I gave you the comment. You don't have to include everything I wrote, but at least providing some of those numbers, like the 15% number, and then the, out of 100 people we reach out to, because they're talking about us seeking people out. Of the people that we seek out, one or two out of 100 are OnlyFans creators. Okay, let's see. Jasmine Jafar with some bullshit. Okay, I don't really care about what she has to say. Blah, blah, blah. Farah. Stuff she's talking about Jubilee. Encouraged friend to go on whatever podcast. Okay, after she showed up, she came on the show. She gained some subs. Mind you, she posts clips on her TikTok. A lot of these girls are like, oh, I went on the whatever podcast and I blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, they probably convert, whatever. Andrew has made really compelling arguments on this. I'm going to stick to the article for now, but Farah would post her clip chimp stuff on her TikTok and other social media pages. And the clips she would make of her either debating me, debating Andrew, would get millions and millions and millions of views. So this idea that she's converting actual whatever podcast viewers, look, I'm never going to sit here and lie and be like, nobody from my audience is going and subbing to these OF girls. Of course, there's probably people who watch the podcast who goes and subs to the OF girls. That's fine. And of course, we also capture their audience back. We capture the OF girls come on, their viewers, fans, whatever, come and watch our show. We do audience capture, they do audience capture. It is what it is. Anytime you collaborate with somebody, that's how it's going to be. But anyways, that's kind of not super material to any of this, but blah, 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 some more bullshit that's not important. Okay, you can read this part. Let's see. No, that's as big as I can go. Here, go ahead, read.
Which part?
Just from the top there.
Guests of the show say that they're...
Oh my goodness.
Guests of the show say that their hosts aren't usually putting on an act, and that their misogyny doesn't begin and end on camera. The Whatever podcast, for instance, continues to bring on Andrew Wilson, a conservative Christian. Is that correct?
I think that's what it says. I'm just adjusting the camera, but keep
Who has argued that rape is only bad for certain people.
going. Okay, wait, stop there. Hold on. Wait, yeah, I needed to react to that. That's the big part. Sorry, guys, hold on. I was adjusting the camera. All right. Hold on. Read. Okay, so. Guys, this part here, let me highlight it. Andrew Wilson. This, honestly, guys, you guys know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say, chat. That's slander. That's fucking slander. He did not say this. And also, here's their source. fucking ridiculous. Oh my God, I fucking hate TikTok and their pop-ups. This, a TikTok clip, not...
Great. You could make the case.
A TikTok edit. Hold on, can you guys see that? Yeah, you guys can see it, sorry. That's their source, not New York Magazine, been around for 60 years. Where is it? Ah, shit.
Like debate over like whether...
That's their source, not this, which should have been their fucking source. Hold on. We don't need to play it. But here's my YouTube channel, the originator of said debate with
Because they want us.
with this guy. I don't know if there's a timestamp. It doesn't. You guys have seen it. You guys have seen Andrew's debunking. Their source is for such an egregious statement, is a...
You could make the case that like grape is bad for certain people.
No. That's the source, not the entire nearly 6 hour debate. Did you guys see why nobody? Oops, what the fuck was that? Oh, okay, that's something else. That's my, hold on, let me hide the Discord for a sec. I texted Andrew after I saw that article. I'm like, bro, you should sue these people. I told him, you should sue. He didn't say that. So it's crazy that Andrew was testing out. I wonder if I can find the actual clip from the stream. Can we find... I'm actually down. Chat, are you guys down? We can just watch, like, with context for, like, 2 minutes. Are there audio hiccups? I don't know. We'll just watch the clip. We'll watch the clip. I'm trying to remember what the timestamp is, though. Hold on. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm trying to find the timestamp. Does anybody here, just so I can keep the stream going, can a viewer tell me the timestamp to start it at? Here's the... I'm going to post the link in the chat. Can somebody find me so we can watch it? Just somebody tell me the timestamp we should start it at, and we'll watch it for this. So they're saying, who has argued, oh my God, bro. They need to do a correction on this, but Andrew needs to, honestly, this is so defamatory, this is so slanderous, that he should honestly consider a lawsuit. And that's why I put in the title that I think that this is clear-cut slander. And it's despicable that it's coming from, like, I get that New York Magazine has a major left-wing bias, but you should have bro, this is how dumb this is. Hold on, check this. Wait, sorry, anybody have the timestamp?
One of them said 2 hour, 1 minute.
Sorry, can somebody post the timestamp again? 2 hours, 06 minute. Wait, what? I'm getting 2 hour, 9 minute mark? Huh. Okay, I'll find it. I'm going to find it right now. What was the other thing I wanted to pull up, though, really quick? 2 hour, 9 minute. One sec,
enjoyed
guys.
being great.
That's not what I asked you.
Whether a woman has enjoyed being.
Okay, it's probably before that. Let me do.
Who is? Feminists.
Well, because it works for them and
didn't
it works
say
for
that-
us. Should be government funded. That feminist organization. It is. Outcomes can be better for
And
certain
so,
people.
well, no, for most everybody, the outcomes are better. At least
Okay.
from the reported data, case that like grape.
Okay, I think I have it.
Is that
Propaganda.
individual?
All right, hold on. We're going to watch it, guys. So just for context, Andrew Wilson has, in the New York Magazine, they're claiming, who has argued that rape is only bad for certain people. So why don't we go full screen with it? One sec. Oh shit. Let's move that over. Let me see if it looks okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Should be good.
What do you
What's
say
my
directly?
position?
Your position is that there should be government-funded propaganda.
Is that individuals?
Hold on, government-funded
Is that
propaganda.
individuals?
Wait, I was talking about the reason that feminist organizations would be against that government style of push.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
Because it is prescribing onto everyone a type of lifestyle
There's no
that doesn't
prescription.
that doesn't work for everyone. It's saying that you should do this.
Wait, what's the prescription?
The prescription is you should wait until sex to have marriage, or wait until
marriage to have sex, and the
Yes.
outcomes are better.
The outcomes can be better for
And
certain
so,
people.
well, no, for most everybody, the outcomes are better. At least
Okay.
from the reported data. When you say like certain people, it's like, okay, dude, yeah, I guess you could make the case that like grape is bad for certain people.
No.
For certain people.
No, it's bad for everyone.
No, it's only bad for certain people. Here,
Andrew.
like there's women, you agree, who
No.
have orgasmed during SA.
That has nothing to do with
Bro.
whether it's SA.
Bro.
That has nothing to do with
Bro.
whether it's SA. Are you kidding me?
Bro, I didn't say whether or not it's SA, I said during SA.
Yeah, what does it have to do with anything?
Well, bro, if that's the case, right, then was it bad for them?
Yes.
Why?
Absolutely,
Why?
because there are overriding harms than just orgasm. I'm not
it.
saying that's not the case. What?
Perfect. So then here's the case then. The case is like when you say for some people, right? The reason you keep saying that is because even though it's the vast overwhelming majority of people, you want to like create this little minutia outlier, right? Is it logically possible that there's ever been a woman who's been SA'd who'd enjoyed it?
I am not going to.
Can you answer my question? Is
No.
it logically possible?
Logically possible? Sure.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, but that's not. I'm not ascribing anything to that.
Do you think there's ever been a single woman who's been SA'd and has enjoyed it?
I'm not going to answer the question.
Answer the question.
I'm not going to answer the question.
But-
I'm not gonna
because then I can't say
I'm
some
not gonna
people.
I'm not going to answer
Yeah.
whether women enjoy being great.
That's not what I asked you.
Whether a woman has enjoyed being great.
If there's ever been one, do you
I'm
think
not-
there's ever been one?
I'm not. No, I'm not answering.
You don't think there has been?
I don't know, and I'm not going to answer.
Yeah, exactly,
I'm not
'cause you
going to
know-
answer.
'cause you
I'm not
know,
going to.
'cause
This
you
is such a
fucking
weird
know.
thing. What do you? This is such a weird thing
What's
to get
wrong
on
with answering
about.
the question?
Because I'm not going to say. I'm not going to contribute to rhetoric that tries to say that there is anything good about SA.
Who said there's anything good about it?
You just said that some women orgasm, therefore that is a good of it.
No. I was running an internal critique and saying if it is the case of X, then Y.
Mm-hmm.
That's not me advocating for that position. Don't lie. That's one. And
not-
two, when we move into
There it
this, right, here's what I'm saying to you. And I'll ask this question again. Do you think that there's been at least one woman who's ever existed that was SA'd and liked it?
I don't know.
You don't think? What do you think?
I don't know. I'm not going to answer that question, Andrew.
Because then I could say.
Because I'm not
Because then
gonna-
I could say, well, why make the prescription shouldn't SA?
No,
Because
I'm
some
not
people
going to.
don't like it.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the
Do you
same
think-
shit, dude.
Andrew,
Same
Andrew,
shit, bro.
do you think? Wait, hold on. Wait a second here. Do you think the harm of SA of grape is equivalent to the harm of those who have more promiscuous lifestyles?
No.
No. Okay, so there is a differential in harm.
What does that have to do with anything?
Then
I could
just-
still say
hold
some
on,
people
hold
by
on,
your same
just
metric.
because- But then, if
What are you
we
talking
even
about?
take that metric that there was some, there would be an overwhelming harm that would overwhelm that.
So,
and I'm
yes,
not saying, but,
yes.
but I'm saying the harm is not equivalent between that
cares?
and the
Doesn't
thing
need to be
there.
equivalent. All it needs to be is analogous for some people. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Why does it need to be an equivalency for harm? All it needs to do is be an overriding harm. Doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be the next Holocaust.
I don't think it's an
Doesn't need to be
overriding
the
harm.
next. It doesn't need to be the next Holocaust
I'm
for
not
it to be an overriding
I'm not
harm,
saying
bro.
it has to be. I'm saying that I don't think the harm of that
So then why are you
overrides it.
making why? So then why are you fallaciously arguing this right? By saying, well, wait a second, Andrew, I'm not going to answer this question because if I do, then you could say some people the same way that I am.
No, because Andrew, why don't you utilize another example that could not be interpreted as grape apologist? I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but I think it is harmful to kind of weaponize the trauma of SA survivors to make a kind of logical
I think it's
point
super
here.
harmful to have the promotion of promiscuity when you yourself have admitted now multiple times that by not being promiscuous, getting married as a virgin, right? It makes sense to not have that comparative sample size for happiness, and you're still against it. You're driving harm.
Well, I am driving.
That is driving harm, literally.
Do you think that there can be greater goods than harm? Sorry, greater bads than harm. I think there can
from
be.
my view?
I think there can be. I don't think, for example, I think restriction of autonomy and taking away people's freedom, even if they're going to do something that makes them unhappy, does not always follow that that's what we should do. People should be free.
Yeah, but that's just rule
People should be free.
utilitarianism.
No. People should be free to make bad decisions. I'm not saying I'm a utilitarian.
That's rule utilitarianism. Yeah, that's like saying you're like
Rule utilitarianism.
all you're doing
All
is
right.
saying but
I think that's pretty much we get the I think we get the idea. But anyways, we were watching that because, and maybe there was a bit more. Show your socks, Brian. Oh yeah, I got these long. I've been having some calf cramps. Guys, I've been having calf cramps. I'm wearing compression. I'm wearing compression socks. Okay, I'm an old man. I'm an old man. So anyways, Andrew has gone on to give like a full-on explanation of, that whole thing. But if you watch the actual clip, Andrew is quite clearly not arguing that this is removing context. So it's like, I'm trying to think of an example where I even do this during the show. Where, like, for example, when I guess the bear versus man, and then I bring it in a racial direction, and I'll say, well, hold on. What if people were to pick, one sec, the bear over black people? That gives justification for racists to the same justifications you give for picking bear over man, the same justifications can be given for race as it relates to, white people versus black people. Somebody could be like, well, hold on, Brian. So you're saying that racists, sorry, that's not making any sense. I'm trying to think. Chat, help me out, chat. What's an example? More circulation, Brian? I know, everybody's focused on my socks now. Fuck, I should have hid that better. You guys wonder why I put a fucking cover when I get up like this. I can't let you guys see my fucking socks, boys.
They're bullying you.
I'm getting bullied. Bully her over here. Wait, take the hat off for a sec. Let's see the hat.
Why? You want to see my hair?
Yeah, let's see. Oh shit. Now you got pickle hoppa hair.
Let me fix it. Show
Yeah.
your socks. If I have to show my hair.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. That's crazy. We're going to get back to the article in just a sec, guys. It's a helmet, not a hat. Yo, chat, do you think it's better with the helmet or with the hat? With the helmet or no helmet? Is that Brian's girlfriend? No, I'm gay. She's not my girlfriend.
You should see his socks.
She's just helping me out.
Yeah.
By the way, no women would ever date me with the way my socks are. They say no helmet. Take the helmet off for a bit. Just put it behind you next to on the kitchen island. Okay. But anyways, I texted Andrew. I said, "Yo, Andrew, you got to sue these people, bro. You should sue them. This is crazy. He did not say this. This is not." And Andrew defends this way better than I do. But he was testing Oliver's logic here, because Oliver was saying, if you recall in the clip we watched, oh wait, is it even showing? Yeah. Oliver was saying, well, certain people, this other dynamic over here, it works for certain people. So Andrew was using this kind of extreme example. What is that called? Isn't that, there's a word for what he did? Wait. Leilani, Brian. What does Leilani say? All right, that's a Leilani, he didn't say that. That's a permaban. He didn't say that. Enjoy your permaban. Unsubscribe. He did not say that. Reductio ad absurdum. Thank you. That's what I was. Reductio ad absurdum. Internal critique. Didn't say that. It was an internal critique. And, yeah, anyways. Any other retards in the chat also want to get a perma? What the fuck, bro? Y'all crazy. Oh, well, yeah, Oliver's edit was ridiculous. Reduced to absurdity. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of an example, though, from my show. Permaban, analogical, no socks, just underwear, Brian? What the fuck? Guys, it's okay if you're a retard. I'm not going to ban you just for being a retard. But you have to be, if you say some retarded shit, then you get the ban. That's how it's going to work. All right. Let's see if we're going to continue on with the article here, but let me just check if I have any chats. No? Okay, cool. We're good. All right. Back to the article. Can I gift Brian's barber a sub? Yo, you like the hair? Merci beaucoup.
I told you he's gay.
Oh, wow. What the hell? Oh, we'll get Felicity to do it too, Kyle. Should shave his head. I'll shave my head for a Bitcoin. If somebody wants to donate a Bitcoin, I'll do it. Compression stockings? Oh, God. I should have hid this. I should have hid it, right? Okay, so anyways, back to the article. All right, so can you start at the debates?
The debates will often put him against college women who are often used as a little bit more than window dressing to both leered and laughed at, as opposed to, say, a gender studies professor or career pundit.
Yeah, really quick, we'll just pause. So, guys, you watch the show. Look, this is a frequent bullshit criticism. That I encounter as it relates to criticisms over our guest selection. So puts me up against college women. Look, we do have a lot of college women on the show, but if you recall the show on Sunday, we had 3 women over the age of 30. I think there's a 30-year-old, 31-year-old, 32-year-old. We have diversity of guests. Now, do we have college girls on the show? Do we have 18, 19, 20-year-olds on the show? Absolutely. Do we also have people? We have people of all age ranges. We have people late 20s, 30s. Also, though, even if there is a criticism over having the young guests on specifically, these people can vote. 18, 19, 20-year-olds can vote. They can decide the course of the future. They can take out student loans that can possibly bankrupt them, that will indebt them for decades, 10, 20, 30 years. They can join the military. They can buy, how old do you have to be to buy cigarettes? I don't know, whatever. Is it 18, 21? Who knows? Whatever. We've had women 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. We've had women of all ages, right? I think if you look at the statistics, the average age of our guests is 25. What else happens at 25? The frontal lobe fully developed. I think that's bullshit. What do you think about the prefrontal cortex? I think it's I don't think it's a thing.
I don't
really.
think it's a thing either. I think they just use it to be like, oh yeah, so I can do this still, I can do this still.
So, I mean, I'd be willing to grant that it's a thing, but the impact from like the age of 18 to 25, like I don't think you're a full-blown retard at 18, and then at 25 you're fucking Einstein. Like, okay, 18 fucking room temperature IQ, 25 fucking Harvard, well, I shouldn't say forget the Ivy Leagues, genius, rocket scientist, brain surgeon. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you're like marginally a little bit smarter. I'm not even talking like, you know, book smarts or whatever. I don't really think, and then it degrades. So technically, I'm 36. You know what? Cognitively, guys, I think I was I was sharper and I was faster at 25 than I am now at 36. Like me and Cena, like we're equal in our brain power.
As of right now?
Yes, we are equal in our brain power and retardation. We're equals.
We're not equal.
What do you mean? You're right, I'm a man.
mature.
You're right, I'm a man.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You're more mature, no?
More mature?
Yeah. Because some people base it off of maturity. They say like, oh, my frontal lobe hasn't developed because I'm not as mature yet. You know? So you say, oh, when I'm 30, I'm way more mature because I've gone through life, I experienced stuff.
Well, I guess maturity, yeah, but I don't know.
I'm not as
So I'm more retarded, is what you're saying. Wow. Rude. Okay, so let's see. Back to the article, though, boys. Back to the article. Okay. And what was it? Just the criticism, oh, we only bring on college girls, blah. Total bullshit. Total bullshit. Average age of our guests is actually, and the last time we did stats, it's probably a bit higher now. I want to say the average age is probably closer to 26, but the last time we like computed the statistics is 25. By the way, because yeah, the person who I had do, I can just show you guys. Hold on, let me pull up the Discord. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. This is kind of cool. So some of you have probably seen this before a long time ago, but let me show you the stats. All right. Let's see. So this is, look, this was, when was this? Number of shows, 200. So this is accounting for our first 200 shows. So it's not accounting for the past like 60 or so, but it's going to be pretty accurate. Can you guys see it okay? Yeah, I think it's fine. Guests per show, top 10. It's a bit dated, guys, but average age, 25.3. Well, average age female, 25. These are the stats for the show. By the way, the person I had do these, it was a while ago. I don't know if anybody else it'd be quite an endeavor. It'd be cool to go back and like get all these stats again. I might be able to get you the data for this, but it'd be cool to also do like, I'd want to know, have we had people from every single state come on the show? That would be cool. Like, okay, 49 out of 50 states have made an appearance on the show. Oops, one sec. Female, male, relationship status. Okay, this is the sex worker stuff. This has lowered since because we've had way less OnlyFans creators on, so it is 15% now. Wait, what was I looking for? Oh, age. Duh. Okay, yeah. 25. That's the average age. Okay, let's move that out of here. Okay, back to this. Where were we? We were chat. Where were we? Oh, here we go. Yeah, this. Can you? Okay, here's the fact check. Here's fact check part 2 that we're gonna do. Read from here. Guys, like the video. If you're enjoying the stream, like the video.
During a lengthy appearance on whatever, Jafar and
Yeah, that's fine.
Kaladi.
That's good. Keep going, keep going.
Both recall an instance in which Atlas asked all of the men so what they wanted to order for dinner. Didn't we already read this part?
No, just
No.
read it again.
Recall an instance in which Atlas asked all of the men what they wanted to order for dinner and skipped over all the women. Atlas responded in an email, I can say that we provide food, snacks, energy drinks, and water to our guests, regardless of gender.
Read the rest.
They are sincerely bad people on and off camera, which I appreciate.
All right, guys. Fake news, fucking liars, New York Magazine liar, Jasmine liar, Farah liar. Let me break it down. Let me break this shit down, boys. By the way, really quick, it's crazy. Farah, I thought I had a good, like a friendly, professional relationship with Farah. Like she hasn't been on the show in a while, but we've been, trying to maybe coordinate something. There's no, at least on my end, there's no bad blood, anything like that. So anyways, just kind of like, really? You're gonna say that to some fucking journalist? But whatever. Some journalist came to me, so Brian, what do you think about the women on your show? I wouldn't be like, well, there's this one chick. Fuck her. No, I'd just be like, look, I appreciate the guests for coming on. I appreciate it. Don't always agree with them, but I'm not gonna like, wow, they're fucking terrible people, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Anyways. The thing I wanted to address was the fact check starting, where was it? Oh, yeah. Recall an instance, asked all of the men what they wanted to order for dinner and skipped over all blah, blah, blah. During a lengthy appearance. Okay, so let me show you guys the total bullshit that they're talking about here. This is the lengthy appearance they're referring to. One sec, guys. I'm getting it. We're getting it pulled up, boys. All right. This is what they're referring to. So there's Farah right here. There's Jasmine right here. They don't mention it in the article, but this is the only time these two have been together on my show. So I have to assume this is what they're referencing. I mean, and related to the food stuff, it checks out. So when was this? This was like well over a year ago. We had Michael Knowles on, great guy. Michael Knowles on the show, and it was a debate. And if you note the time, it was a 3-hour debate. So these girls were in the studio max 4 hours, maybe like, it was probably less. It was like maybe 3.5 hours. Me personally, I don't consider that to be, hold on, let me go back to, I don't consider that a lengthy appearance relatively, because I think a lengthy appearance would be one of our 7, 8, 9 hour dating talks, not a 3 to 4 hour engagement. So they were here in studio. And then if you guys recall, there was this Michael Knowles, this is his second time appearing. Michael Knowles, hold on. Oops, can I? Wait, where is it? One sec, guys. Where's his? There's this one. Wait, where's his other appearance? Well, in any case, so this is one sec. Michael Knowles was a trooper because he did this debate, and then this was filmed early, and then immediately after, same day. This wasn't like we didn't do a different day. Same day, we do a dating talk. So this was a really long day for me and Michael. I think we started the debate early. I don't know. It was like 1 p.m. And then we went for 3 hours. Maybe it was even noon. I don't recall the exact timing. We started the debate at noon, around then, and it went for 3 hours. And then we went pretty much right into our dating talk episode, right afterwards, same day. So in the article, here, I can X out of this. In the article, they're saying that Brian Atlas asked all of the men what they wanted to order for dinner and skipped over all the women. These girls were not going to be on the dating talk panel afterwards. So they were only, as soon as we were done, they left. And so what I did, I think Nick was there. I think Michael had brought one or two of his, assistants from the Daily Wire. I was like, and they were going to stay. There's a break in between the streams. So I asked Michael and his, I don't know if it was his assistant, his team, whatever it was, if they want food. And I did get them food. I was like, let me order you guys something because we were pretty much we had 30 minutes to eat, get everything prepped for the dating talk afterwards, and then just go right into it. These girls were not staying for the stream. So it's not that if they were, I probably would have gotten them food, but they weren't staying for the show. So I don't know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, chat? You know what I mean? It's like, it's not that, as the article seems to indicate. Oh, I have to show the email too. I have to show the email. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to have you read the email for me. Let's see. One sec. Can they see it? No. One sec, guys. I'm pulling up the email from the fact check. Okay, go ahead.
Which part?
One sec. Read number 1.
Two sources Rebecca spoke to say that at the whatever tapping you once asked the men what they wanted to order for dinner and skipped over the women.
Present.
Woman present. Is this true? Do you have comment?
Okay, so that was the fact check. Here's my response, to which I'll read. And they don't say which episode. So at the time, when they initially emailed me, I didn't know it was Farah. They didn't tell me it was Farah and Jasmine. So I'm like, bro, we filmed nearly 300 episodes of our show from now going back to 2022, amounting to about 2,000 hours of footage. Correspondingly, I don't commit to memory every conversation I've had. It doesn't ring a bell. But if you refer me to the episode timestamp in question, this allegedly took place, I can further comment. I can say that we provide food, snacks, energy drinks, and water to our guests, regardless of gender. For your reference, attached a screen grab of a recent episode where we provided our panelists with pizza/smoothies. Would you look at that? We're fucking starving the women. Oh, look, it's Cena. Hey, look. There it is. We're starving these poor women. Look at how miserable they look eating this fucking By the way, I didn't have any pizza this day because I'm fucking losing weight, boys. See, all the women ate pizza. I didn't eat any fucking pizza. Oops. Tab over. Oh my God. And then she's drinking a smoothie. Oh, I got them delicious smoothies also. Look, smoothie, right here. Smoothie. It was a hot, that day was so fucking hot, boys. Anyways. Oh my God, I'm such a sexist. I only get the men food. But I didn't even get any fucking food that day. Oh wait, what the fuck? Holy shit. Fucking my shit up. Look, no food. I didn't eat any food. Fact check that shit. Cena's just pigging out. By the way, these girls here, the college girls here that we had on, they fucking stole I kid you not, they stole the pizza. They as the show ended, they went into the refrigerator and just took the fucking. They didn't ask this girl here, this girl. Hey, can we have another slice of pizza? No, they just fucking go in the refrigerator. Bro, this girl's so fucking. Okay, anyways, don't give me. Rude. Okay, we can X out of that. So, hold on. Anyways. But yeah, and then, like in the fact check that she sent on the, wait, can you guys see it? Ah, shit. I asked the men, they wanted to order food for dinner, and I skipped over the women present. If these had all been men here, if that was a man, and they were only scheduled to do the debate, if these were men and this was a woman here who was going to do the debate and the show afterwards, I would have only fed the woman and not have fed the men. So they're trying to make it, oh my God, he's so sexist. He doesn't feed the women. He only provides food for the men because he's a misogynist and hates these innocent women. None of these three women, by the way, are particularly innocent. But look, small shit. It's small, but it's annoying when in my email, I give you this long fucking. I say it doesn't ring. So I say it doesn't. Wait, can you guys see it? It doesn't ring a bell. And I was like, tell me the episode, and I'll give you comment. They exclude all that, and all they just say is they say the women's portion, like they include that, and then they just include this. They just include this. Here's my entire. Can I make it smaller? This is my entire comment here. That's my entire comment. Oh my, whoops. They just include this. What the fuck, bro? Hello? I'm never talking to I don't care if it's a fact check. I don't care if they're like, hey, Brian, we just want to confirm that you have a giant, like, pee-pee. Like, because we're going to publish that you have, like, you slaying. I'm not even going to, wait, hold on. Never mind. I'm not even going to be like, you should definitely publish that. I won't even say that. I wouldn't even, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's average. Okay, so anyways, is there more of this fucking bullshit? Okay. That's most of the nonsense, but let me see. You want? Can you read from the top here? Oh my God, this girl is blind.
Stop. Their comments tend to be similarly.
Simulacra.
That's not similar. What is the next? Can you read it?
No, you try. This is, by the way, welcome to Brian's English 101 class. English tutorial. Today I'm teaching a Canadian.
It's not my fault. I'm dyslexic.
How to speak English.
They're common.
Wait, no, read the word.
Similarly.
What's that one after it? Read it. Come on.
Pentulant.
One more time.
Pentulant. Petulant.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep, that's it.
And aggrieved about the state of the world. The top comments on YouTube are attacks on female guest appearance or intelligence, or misogynist copy paste alike. A woman is simultaneous.
You got this.
A woman is
No. Yeah, go ahead.
A woman is
Simultaneous sly.
simultaneously empowered.
No, you got it wrong. It's simul. Say it after me.
Simul.
Simul.
Mm-hmm.
Teneus.
Teneus.
Sly.
Sly.
Simultaneously sly.
Simultaneous sly.
Yeah.
Empowered.
You got it.
And a victim until something happens. Then she chooses what state benefits her most. Comment sections have always attracted hateful and resentment. These ones just happen to encourage it more explicitly. You hear the way conservatives talk about liberals. They'll say Trump won because liberals are condescending. They're smug.
Okay.
They think we're stupid.
Yeah, that's fine. By the way, this part right here, I don't think that's misogynist. That wouldn't be misogynistic. I don't think that's misogynistic, but whatever. Oh wait, I didn't even see that. That's not interesting. Let me see if there's anything. Here, start at a recent 8-hour stream.
A recent 8-hour stream on the Whatever podcast included 15 minutes where the guests were asked about the supposed celebration of Kirk's murder before pivoting to the usual topics. Whether you can be racist against white people or sexist towards men, the definition of rape, and one of Kirk's favorite leading questions, what is a woman? For the entirety of the stream, a framed photo of Kirk presided over the head of the table. I think it'll get more extreme. It doesn't seem like people...
You don't have to read that. It's just nonsense prattle. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. There you have it. That's pretty much the article. Let's see. It's just this. Yep. New York Magazine with a little bit of a hit piece. Little bit of a fucking hit piece. So anyways, yeah. There it is. That's the article. I think we're pretty much... I want to do the next thing, guys, we're going to go over is guys, this is going to be fucking epic. We're going to be doing, in the Discord, hate mail review. Hate mail review. The reporter was fair. Okay, bro. Hold on. The reporter was fair. The reporter, yo, chat. Somebody in the chat said the reporter was fair. A chat GPT writer? No, she's an actual journalist. I'm pretty sure the author. She's a journalist, activist, perma. I can't, you're lucky. You might be avoiding my perma ban because, no, not fair. Clearly biased. Fuck, I think I lost it. Where was it? You know what? I am, holy shit. Fair. Oh, you're lucky. You're gonna evade my permaban wrath. You're so lucky. Okay. You've avoided, maybe one of my mods will find you. You've avoided maybe it was on Twitch. Any Twitch mods, just give them a perma. Permaban, not fair. Not fair. Do they, what? I don't know. Okay, we're going to do read hate mail. Cena's going to read all the hate mail pretty much. Let's see, do we have any chats here? Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. I've been focusing on some other stuff, so we're going to have some chats come through. One sec, boys. Yo, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, hit the like. How many people are watching? Oh, shit. We have 2,000 people in the chat. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Thank you, guys. Guys, also show some love. Can you guys go over... If you guys are on the Twitch really quick. Guys, it's been 1 minute since we last had a Prime sub. I think it's bugged, boys. Can we get to little Twitch Prime in the chat? Sina, what part of Canada are you from?
I'm from Toronto.
Do you speak French?
Oui.
Oui, un peu?
Je suis parler petit français.
Did you... Est-ce que tu as besoin d'étudier dans l'école?
Hein?
Tu parles pas français?
Je suis parler petit français. Petite.
Eh bien, pendant l'école?
L'école, school?
Oui. Est-ce que tu as besoin? Oui.
Oui.
Est-ce que tu as besoin d'étudier le français? Quoi?
What does that mean?
Tu connais pas étudier?
Étudier?
Étudier.
Non, je n'ai...
Tu connais pas le mot étude, étudier?
Oui.
C'est quoi? Étude, étudier.
Étude à l'école?
Étudier. Étude.
What does that mean?
Pendant l'école en...
In school?
Canada. Comment tu dis Canada?
Canada.
En français.
Canada.
Canada. Est-ce que tu as besoin d'étudier le français? Besoin d'étudier le français.
What is besoin?
Besoin. Tu connais pas?
Tu connais pas.
Ah, putain.
Oh, putain.
Putain, alors.
Je mangeais.
Tabernacle. What is tabernacle? Tabernacle?
What is tabernacle?
You're Canadian and... Tu es Canadienne et tu connais pas tabernacle?
I don't know what tabernacle is. That's not a word.
Tabernacle. Hey, Payo, where's fucking Payo, boys? Is Payo in the chat? Wait, let me see if I can... Hold on. Let me see.
That's not a word.
Twitch.tv. Is he streaming? Do you know this guy? No, he's not streaming. Okay. One sec. Next out of that. Okay. Tabernacle.
Tabernacle is not a word.
Tabernacle. Okay. En Canada,
Oui.
est-ce que tu as besoin
I don't know what besoin means.
de étudier le français dans l'école?
Did I learn French in school?
Non. Est-ce que tu as besoin?
What's besoin?
Must. It means
Oh,
basically.
must. Oh, do you need
Okay,
to
in
learn-
school,
do you
in
need-
in school in Canada, must you study French?
Yes.
Très bien. Obviously, they failed you on both the English and the French front. They just
No.
failed. What's going on in Canada?
No, I'm passing I pass English with like flying colors.
Well, I mean. Okay. All right. Anyways, let's get back to. We got to read some chats here. All right, boys. If you're watching on Twitch, I need you guys for all that French we just dropped. Guys, drop us a Prime sub over here on Twitch, boys. Help me out.
Oui.
We need a Prime sub. Twitch Prime. Okay. All right. One sec, guys. We're going to do some hate mail. We're doing hate mail. This is going to be an interesting segment. I don't know if we'll have time to.
Read the TTS.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding. I'll do that. What? Okay. All right. Hold on. Let's see. One sec, guys. Oh, the chat's duh. Sorry, one sec, guys. I'm struggling. By the way, guys, I don't have YouTube. I don't think I have YouTube set up. So you don't do supers. I can't do super chats, guys. It all has to be Streamlabs. Wait, fuck. Maybe, is that screwing people over? Here, okay. Can you read these?
Yes. Why even give this clearly girl gossip slander article any attention? What happened to Cray Cray Desire? Can you invite Chair 7 Kelsey back to share her story? Curious what happened with her ex.
Chair 7 Kelsey? Oh, the girl from Sunday. Yeah, she was cool. We would have her back. I mean, honestly, I'm doing the Whatever Wednesday thing. The article came out yesterday. If I wasn't doing Whatever Wednesday, I would have just been like, whatever. I wouldn't even bothered responding to it, but I thought it'd be interesting to react to.
Madison, you've been away too long. Unacceptable.
Read it here, read it here.
ma'am. Welcome back. Where you been, Brian? Love you, man. No Diddy. Dealing with all this backlash and standing strong through it all shows a lot. I'm not Madison. Do we look alike? Is it 'cause
Not
we're
really.
Asian?
I mean, yeah, you're both Asian, but I don't think you guys really look that much alike.
So he's
Like, you have Maddie's a bit more tan. You have pretty, like, light skin. And Asian people look different. They don't. That's kind of Josh, you're such a racist. You're trying to say that they all look alike, bro? What the fuck? Oh, I don't know why it's... Okay, go ahead, read it.
Wait, that's not Madison. Is that Madison? It's Cena. I'm an idiot. They both look like twins, bro. I swear. I got excited there for a minute. Anyways, good looking out for your boy. Cena. Respect.
Josh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. All right. Thanks for the French, finally. Okay, thank you. Appreciate the, thank you, guys. Streamlabs.com/whatever if you guys want to send a message in. Yeah. It's Reed. We're not doing like the TTS AI voice, but Reed is just $19.99, 20 bucks and up. Don't do it through, guys, don't do it through YouTube. It's not, our setup isn't set for YouTube right now. Oh, okay. We're going to do hate mail. Oh boy. This is going to be a doozy, guys. This is going to be a doozy. Hate mail. Hate mail. All right, I got to scroll all the way up. Let me see here. Oh, I need to put the chat back on. I kind of miss your Wednesday streams, Brian. This is the ones. Do you mean my Tuesday streams? Scroll to the top. I have so much hate mail, guys, that it is taking me, it's going to take me 30 seconds to scroll all the way up to the top of all the fucking hate mail. Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit. Boys, this is crazy. Okay, here we go. You guys ready for this shit? Hold on. You know what? I need to use the bathroom, so before we start, you guys can talk to Cena for a little bit. Cena's gonna talk to you guys.
About what do I talk to them?
You can read the chat here if you want, or here, probably better. And you can just say hi. All right, I gotta make sure they can't see my fucking socks. Here, I'm just gonna roll. I'm gonna roll. Here, if you want, you can scoot this way. So
No, you could get up first.
Hold on. Oh, fuck, I think they can.
Yeah, when you walk behind, they'll see.
I think I'm good. All right, go ahead, talk to him.
Oh, you just missed the socks. Hi, guys. Guys, do I look like Madison? No? It's okay. I'll accept the name of Sheen Madison. Oh, no. No, okay, let me. It's only because I don't have my glasses and I'm blind and there's like a glare on the screen. So I'm trying to read, but I can't see. I also have an eye infection. Oh, it's the hat. Oh, he's trying to hide from you guys.
All right, we're back, boys. We're fucking back. Pink eye? Did you tell them that you have...
No, I said I have an eye infection.
Ew. How did you get that?
Santa Barbara is really dry.
It's dry?
Yeah, it's
right...
very humid.
Wait, those are opposite things.
Oh, really? No, it's like, because when you come from like Canada, the weather is like very...
Like it rains a lot?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, so...
Bow to the chat.
Let me see if anybody sent in some messages. Oh. Okay, I'll play this. Can you read this?
Dude, Brian, you gotta put up a couple of comparison photos of Maddie and Cena side by side with and without the helmet. I'm not crazy. Maybe a little insane, but not crazy. It's okay, John, if you're racist. Josh.
Damn, she's calling you out, Josh.
It's okay.
I don't think... let me see. I don't really think you look that much
Is
like
she
her.
Viet?
I think she's Thai.
She's Thai?
Here, let me... All right. All right, Josh, here you go. Comparison photo.
Hey, well, now you have to pull up my Insta.
She's so tan Nah, I don't see it. I don't see it. All right, let me say what's up to the chat really quick. Maddie Rodell says Maddie's Hawaiian. Oh, Maddie's Lao or Hmong. Maddie's Vietnamese.
You don't even know.
Both Asian. Stereotyping isn't racist. CCP Madison. The fuck? Pale is better. What's up, Brian? Yo. What's up, guys? What's up? Brian, you shouldn't be talking about other women. Guys, this is strictly professional, strictly business. Cena, she's been on the show a whole bunch. She's sticking around. She was sticking around Santa Barbara for a couple days, and I figured, hey, let's just throw her on the whatever Wednesday. You know, I think I'll do it where, like, probably most of the time I'll just do it solo. But she's helping me read stuff, so I don't have to be talking, like, get all hoarse voiced and shit.
Am I doing a good job?
And you're doing good. And if we'll have Felicity do it. We're gonna if Andrew comes, we'll have Andrew. We'll do an episode of whatever Wednesday with Andrew. How about this? Read this. Is it gonna show? Yo, Chef, can you send it Streamlabs, man? If you want to just read it, can you just read it from here?
This chick looks.
Wait, into the mic.
This chick looks like Fuka You Fuka Me chick from Austin Powers. Brian, are you drunk? Is that supposed to
Are
be
you drunk? No, I'm sober. I don't drink, guys. The only time I drink is when we do a champagne pop on the show. Otherwise, I almost never drink. But yeah, well, I'll bring guests on for this, man. Okay. Let's see. Never get food when Andrew is there, but they don't report that. The hat fits. What? Sports drink pop approves of being sober. Felicity. What do you guys think about felicity? Felicity. Okay, let's see. I don't play any video games right now. Does Cena have an IG? Yeah, Cena, if you want to plug your IG.
How?
Just how do you spell it or whatever?
My Instagram is Cenas_worldxox.
There it is. Check it out. Guys, we're trying to get her to stop being a degenerate. We're trying to get Cena to quit doing. What are you doing? No, take your hand off. What the fuck?
No,
you
I'm trying to push it down.
You are molesting my helmet, dear sir.
Your lice-infected helmet?
Yes. It also has Ebola and AIDS. Guys, we're gonna get her to quit. She's gonna be an illegal immigrant to America. Hold on.
I agree somewhat with Josh, but it's due to the small picture-in-picture. At first glance, they do look alike, or look similar.
Thank you, Christopher. Appreciate it, I guess. Thank you.
Brian, can you bring back the Tuesday show, but do it on Friday? W burrito, whatever, Wednesday streams. W huge, dumpy burrito boy.
Alu, thank you for the message. I do not foresee doing 2 shows a week again, like 2 dating talks again. It's I'm way less stressed out. It's way less drama. Like, there's a lot of preparation that goes into it, guest bookings, and also it's probably a variety of factors, but there's like less people. Maybe the show's waning in popularity, I don't know. Less people want to come on. So it's always been kind of a pain in the ass booking people, but I don't think we have the same level of interest in terms of people wanting to come on the show as we used to. And booking that show twice a week, booking essentially 20 people per week to come on the show, it's cut my workload, at least on the booking front, down in half. Also, it's not just I have to book 20 people. In order to get 8 people to show up, I need 16 people. So what that means is, whether it's a couple weeks, a week, a few days before the actual show, people start, sorry, can't make it, emergency. I've heard every excuse in the book. Sometimes it's legit, sometimes it's bullshit. But as the date approaches, sorry, can't make it. And then the day of, almost always, 1, 2, 3, 4 people, an hour before, 2 hours, 3 hours before, hey, not coming. Or we also get no-shows. That's obviously stressful. So, and then also the other thing, even if the booking wasn't an issue, like it was just super simple, people came on, showed up, it's stressful to do the show. Like get everything, not just like sitting there and talking isn't so bad. It's everything before, after, all the background shit, all the drama, all the fucking nonsense, people being butthurt after the show, whatever. And it cut the drama down. There's still a bunch of drama, but the drama has basically been reduced by half. So, I don't foresee it ever going back to 2 shows per week. You never say never. Maybe, I don't know, things pick up. Maybe I move to LA. I don't think I'll do that, but if I was in LA, it would be so easy to get people on the show. So the thing with the booking, guys, is the majority of our guests, they're not local. Like they drive in 2 hours from LA, or they're flying from across the country. LA is a major hub, but we're 2 hours away from LA. I mean, that's good that we're close, but there's a massive talent pool that exists in LA. If we were in LA, we could probably do the show every single day. If I was in LA, there's no fucking way I'd want to do the show every day, but we could do it twice a week, super easy, 3 times a week. Anyways, whatever. Can you read this one? Yeah. Chef, Streamlabs, bro. Can you just read them though?
Felicity is funny, but she's been getting too protective over you, Brian.
Oh. She's just having fun. Read this.
I'll come. Should I do some internet debates to send as a prerequisite?
Yeah, I mean, you just participate in some debates, just film it. There's all these TikTok live streams there's a lot of these debates on TikTok. Just do some of those, record it. I'll take a look. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to kick you there. Okay. All right, guys, hate mail time. Oh, I hid the chat. Shit, my bad. Into the mic. Oh, yeah. They're saying speak into the mic.
Sorry.
This is below the threshold, but thank you, Edge, for the 20 and up is for Reed. Thank you for the message, though. Yeah. Like, guys, I think the big thing with the difficulty with guest booking is just location. Location is location. That's like the most important thing. Santa Barbara is a small town, small population. If we were in a major hub, Los Angeles, even like another city in California, LA would obviously be the go-to, but if we were in San Diego or San Francisco, that'd be nuts to do this. I feel like because it's super liberal in San Francisco, but I would never want to live in San Francisco. San Diego's cool. Don't really like LA, but San Diego's like a bigger Santa Barbara. It's not as nice as Santa Barbara, but it's more, I don't like LA, guys. But LA, you could do it. San Diego, you could do it. Las Vegas, somewhere like Austin, Texas, Dallas, Texas. Miami, obviously. New York, you could do it. Those are pretty much really the only cities I can think of where you could actually probably like have, well, we do it in Santa Barbara, obviously, but those where it would be easy, I want to do a tour, though. We're going to get a tour bus, and we're going to hit every single state. We're going to go to Mississippi. We're going to go to Alaska. We're going to go to Oregon, Washington, Idaho, fucking North Dakota, Montana. We're going to go everywhere. Everywhere. Arkansas, fucking, he says Little Rock. Minnesota, eh? Yeah, fucking Curtis, Minnesota. We're going to Kentucky, Blake. We're going to fucking Wyoming. We're going to Ohio. What the fuck am I talking? What accent is that? I mean, Santa Barbara's, I wouldn't say it's popular. The population's really small. Okay. Hate mail time, guys. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Chef. We read them, though. We did read them. Thank you for the send it Streamlabs, guys. Our YouTube isn't, super chats aren't doing that. Let's see. Could you imagine Asmongold and Esfand? Guys, it'd be sick to get Asmongold on the show. He's reacted to some of our stuff, so it'd be cool. All right, guys. No further delay. Excuse me, no further delays. Hate mail time, boys. All right, here we go. Let's see how this looks. All right. Guys, join our Discord. One sec. If you start here, discord.gg/whatever. Is there? Discord.gg/whatever. Take the red pill. Patreon.com. Can you guys see that? Yeah. You gotta, in order to access it, patreon.com/whatever. Otherwise, you just get stuck in pretty much the waiting room. We do this just because otherwise it'd be ridiculous to moderate it. We'd get a bunch of, if the Discord was fully 100% public, I wouldn't have a Discord. It would just be completely abused by trolls and shit. And so we just have to have it this way. Hold on. Read this one.
Brian, if you change your mind, do a test run on Friday and have your boy Nick or someone you trust handle the booking. It's easier for future guests and viewers on Friday instead of Tuesday.
Is it? I don't know. I do all the booking because I want to, people might think that that's crazy, but I want to pick who comes on the show. That's important to me, to have oversight. I don't want to just throw a bunch of random people. I think I make good panels. I want to have discretion as to who comes. So, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, though, for the message, man. Okay. Discord time. Let me see if we can leave the chat up while we do this. Why don't we just put it here? Let's see if that works. Oh, wait. One thing. Sorry. Oh, you guys are going to hate me. One thing first. Guys, my car's all fucked up, so I had to bring it to the mechanic. Sorry, that's why I was late. I had to drop it off at the mechanic. And I got an Uber. So I ordered an Uber, and it was a woman. A woman picked me up. I was like, oh shit, that's rare. And it reminded me of that whole thing with Uber, female driver only or some shit. You guys know what I'm talking about. Women only, like the women only ride options. Where are they gonna, women only rides? Yeah, anyways. And I was like, can I choose to only be picked up by a guy? You know what I mean?
No.
Like, I don't want to be picked up by a woman.
Why?
Well, why do women want to only be picked up by women?
For safety?
Yeah, but I don't feel safe.
If a woman's driving, you don't feel safe?
I don't feel safe.
Sure, I wouldn't feel safe either.
But what's weird is people would be like, wow, Brian, that's really Well, not my based audience, obviously. But they'd be like, wow, Brian, that's really sexist. But why isn't there a problem when women say, I only want to ride with a woman? I only want to ride with a man. And it's like, look, from a male perspective, we don't want to be falsely accused, fake accusation of something. But the other thing was, she was listening to NPR on the radio. And it was like some lib shit, you know? She was listening to the I think it was NPR, I don't know. But it was clearly like anti-Trump conversation going on. I didn't say anything. I'm quiet. I'm not going to be, obviously not going to be confrontational with my Uber driver. But yeah, it was like, oh my God, they're ruining, they're destroying democracy. And yeah, I just wanted a male driver. So he probably would have been listening to NPR. You know what? I bet she thinks she's like doing this female Uber driver I had today is probably thinking she's doing activism. All right, all my Uber rides, I'm going to put on some liberal radio show, and I'm going to expose them to, and if they listen to the radio show, they're going to become a liberal. They're going to vote Democrat.
Did you give her 1 star?
No, I'm not going to, no. She was nice. I didn't talk to her at all. I mean, I said, hey, what's up? Thank you for the ride, blah, blah, blah. No, I do drive, but my car's in the mechanic. I was like, bro, I should become an Uber driver. Bro, guys, imagine if you were a male Uber driver in a super liberal area and you were just listening to Trump speeches. Chat, is there anybody in the chat a Uber driver, cab driver? What? Anybody in the chat? Are you an Uber driver? Just listen to fucking... No, you guys would probably get bad reviews though, right? But just listen to Trump speeches. That'd be funny. Yeah, I need a new car. I need to get a new car. Can't fix a car? Hello, bro? Can't fix a fucking... There were major issues with the car, okay? I need a new car. It's this. Guys, I'm not a materialistic guy. It's the same car I've had since like 2012, 2013. It's a 12, 13-year-old car. I need a new car. New car, boys. New car. We're going to get it. I'm thinking Lexus. Wait. I need a car because I got back problems. I need a car with a smooth ride. And I heard Lexus has good, is it suspension?
Yes.
Lexus has good suspension? Yes. Like I want to chat. What's a car with good, like with a smooth ride? That's what I want. I don't care how it looks. I just want, because of my back pain, bro. I need a car that's smooth.
He needs a senior car.
I need a grandpa car.
Grandpa car.
Muffled? What's I don't know if suspension is the right word. Pontiac, Cadillac, Ford Mustang. Yeah, okay. The Mustang's gonna be a smooth ride. I've heard Lexus is good though. I don't know if it's the suspension or the Benz comfort. Lexus LS400, get a Volvo. Lexus is good, man. I don't know. I think I'm gonna get a Lexus.
I tried a Lexus.
Oh yeah? Yeah? You like it?
Yeah. Crashed
Nice.
once.
Oh wait. Here. Kamen. Thank you for the big fucking 100, but we can't. Here, I'll just have Cena read it.
Love you, Brian. Thank you for always having Charlie's picture in the background. Love your show and look forward to every stream. You rock, man.
Thank you so much for the big $100 super chat. we're not able to pull up YouTube super chats, like actually display them on screen. Sorry about that. But for example, I'll read this one.
I had a contractor at the house today, and I had Tim Cass playing in the living room to feel him out. Get a Honda Accord.
Honda Accord? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, hate mail. Hate mail. What time is it, by the way? How long we been streaming? How long we been streaming, chat? 2 hours? Okay. I don't know if we'll be able to get through all the hate mail in like 1 hour, but we'll give it a shot. There's a lot, so we'll see. I test drove the Model Y Tesla, and I also test drove the Cybertruck.
No, you didn't.
I did.
The Cybertruck?
I test drove it, but honestly, I liked the Teslas a lot, but the ride was not Tesla. I said Tesla. Did I say Tesla? It wasn't very smooth. I gotta admit. The ride on the Model Y and the Cybertruck, not smooth, but otherwise it was super cool. Yeah, not smooth, unfortunately. Even the Model Y. But because Trump said Tesla. That's right, Tesla. That's funny. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it, boys. Let's do it. Hate mail. Boom. Oops. Already scuffed. Oh, no. I've got to scroll. Oh, wait. Here. We're here. All right. Cena, you get to read every single one. Wait. Okay. Go. Read.
Conservative trash. Stop targeting women and minorities.
Damn.
No girl ever wanted you, and it shows. Clown emoji.
It's true. I'm a virgin. Yeah, just read the
You
next.
are a vile, sexist pig. What the hell? You're such a pussy. Why does Andrew look like he has been hit in the forehead with an axe? Has he annoyed someone this much? His annoyance is so distracting from his message.
Disavow. Andrew has a lovely forehead. No axe wounds. No axe wounds. Wait, let me just check. Yeah, it looks good. Read this one.
Your video of the debate regarding older men dating younger women was disgusting. You also always argue with the most left-wing people. I'm a Republican and can say that it is weird when older people, male or female, date someone who is nowhere near the maturity level.
By the way, guys, just to be clear, these are some of the earlier ones. The hate mail gets way worse. So what's interesting, you guys are gonna see a pattern. So wait, do I want to put us on the? I'll just leave us here on this side. You're gonna see a pattern. Oftentimes, when people send these messages, I don't talk shit back. I just invite them on the show. And sometimes people in their hate message will be like, you should put me on the show. I'll destroy you. You would never invite someone smart like me. You only bring on young, stupid OF girls, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, come on the show. Every single time. Hundreds of messages like this. They say, put me on the show. I say, cool, when can you do it? Always an excuse. They never come. So, anyways, this is some female. I guess she had an issue with age gap convo or something. So whatever. Okay.
Fuck you guys. You are all assholes. I hope you will all die in hell, ducking, laughing at people for fucking what you are, all ducks and stupid ass pick-me sons of bitches, especially the white girl with the fake ass smile. That bitch is the pick-me-ass out of you all. Fucking dicks.
So this is kind of pretty standard kind of, hate mail, whatever. But hey, it is what it is. Hope you guys, she says, hope we die in hell. Very, Actually, I can't tell if that's a man or woman, but whatever.
Podcast is disgusting. You mask your alt-right podcast as a college student podcast, having clearly stupid college students debate Ivy League educated people on political issues. Why don't you have a real debate that's even on both sides? You're giving conservative like myself a bad look. Disgusting. As a traditional Republican, I don't support pigs like Charlie Kirk or Andrew Tate. You're part of the reason our party has a bad look.
So, I guess this was a conservative woman.
Yeah.
Stupid college students debate Ivy League educated people. So, I dropped out of college. I dropped out of community college. So, I mean, that's kind of crazy. I give conservatives. Also, it's really weird. Traditional Republican, but she says she doesn't support pigs like Charlie Kirk. Andrew Tate is not conservative, but Charlie Kirk is mainstream. Also, mind you, some of these were sent. We're scrolled up all the way to the top. I posted this September 19th, 2024. So this is almost a year ago, right? So, you know what I mean? But yeah. I probably invited her on the show too, and she probably backed out. Or, whoops, wait. Can you guys see that if it's this big? Or nah, we'll just make it smaller.
You guys are the worst podcast I've ever fucking watched. Starting shit and attacking women for no good reason. Good job, you degenerate misogynistic pigs. Misogynistic pigs.
Yep.
They're so mean.
I'm used to it though. It doesn't even faze me at this point. Wait, could you do me a favor, Sina?
Mm-hmm.
Can you grab water? There's wait, I'm gonna try to use my finger. You see, like right here in the closet, there's like Kirkland water. Can you grab like 2 for me?
Yes.
And if you want, feel free to grab one for yourself. All right, guys. You're gonna see her socks. Let's see. We have more hate mail. Greta Thunberg has been detained. Oh yeah? Should we look it up? Greta Thunberg. Bro, what is she doing?
I thought she was kidnapped.
6 hours ago. Thank you. Wait, chat, did you guys see that stuff? Wait, hold on. Did you guys see that stuff where they lit their own boat on fire, but they said it was like, oh, what did they call it? Chat, do you know what I'm talking about? They set off a flare. They said it was a drone attack. They shot a flare and it landed back in their boat or something. And then they were claiming that Israel was drone to attack them. Bro, I don't know how these people have like any credibility whatsoever. It's ridiculous. Anyways, we'll go back to the Discord. Excuse me. All right. One sec. Misogynistic pigs. Okay.
So I just saw a clip of your podcast where a man on it is telling OnlyFans women that if you put their brain inside a man's body, that men would be in poverty. You dumb ass motherfucker, you are a fucking podcast. If the internet and misogynistic men didn't exist to listen to your podcast, you would also be in poverty.
Well, I mean, the thing is that I started doing content creation in 2012. Wasn't doing this podcast. I was doing fine before the podcast. If the podcast ended, I would just do something else. I don't know. I'd be fine. So By the way, I should have mentioned this. Does the chair go up a little bit? I'm wondering if we can put it up. No, it's probably not that. You know what? Just leave it. It's fine. It's actually fine. Okay. Also, what she's referencing in this one is Marquette, I think, said this. So that's not me. I didn't say that. But, I mean, in the context that he said it, it kind of made sense. Okay.
This is the worst podcast I have ever seen in my life. So completely misogynistic and disrespectful towards women. Like, why is a 34-year-old...
Whoa, wait, hold on. Somebody's getting a perma. One sec. All right, hold on. Nepo baby? I'm a Nepo? I'm a Nepo baby? Bro, I drive a fucking... hold on. Well, I'm not going to say that, but I drive a 13-year-old car. All right, Chris, enjoy the perma. 13-year-old car. I no bling. I don't have a fucking Rolex. I'm just, Nepo baby. Nepo baby. Like my dad was a fucking podcaster or some shit. My dad's an engineer.
Oh, damn.
Nepo babe. I'm the first in my entire family history to ever be involved in the entertainment industry. What? Like, I didn't grow up in, obviously Santa Barbara's a nice place. Like, had a modest childhood, like, at least relatively speaking, growing up in Santa Barbara. It's not like I lived in a mansion or anything, or, no. Anyways, whatever. Fucking Nepo baby. What the fuck? Nepo baby, what? All right, okay, anyways. Yeah, boys, Nepo baby. Wait, okay, where is it? Also, I started YouTube in 2012. Like, that was kind of the beginning of, like, when people really started. I'm a fucking OG making money from social media. 2012 was kind of the beginning. Anyways, whatever. Hold on. Back to this. Sorry, did we read this?
Not fully. Like, why is a 34-year-old disgusting man asking 19-year-old girls about dick size, their body weight, and their body count? You talk nothing about relationships and dating.
One time.
You are disgusting. This 34-year-old man should be talking to people his own age about these things, not fresh college girls. He is also the most immature man I've ever seen, yelling and cussing out a young girl as she walks about the door, all while filling her out.
I guess there's more. Just this part. Oh, wait. Starting
This
here.
34-year-old man does not have any respect and maturity whatsoever. This man should not be allowed to have a platform.
Oh, wow. Well, look, boys. Oh, wait, I want to try something. Hold on. Wait, I want to see if this is going to work. No, that's not going to work. Never mind. Look, a lot of these are from so long ago. I actually don't even recall what she's referring to. Maybe it was the Tamagotchi girl that I had to kick out. Yeah, she's being rude first, and yeah, we filmed the kickouts, and I have women who come on the show who are older than me, so this is just the same typical trope of, oh, you only bring on 18-year-olds, blah, blah, blah. Not true. We bring on people of every age. We bring on anywhere from 18 to 70. We've brought on all ages. Completely fake news. Average age 25. But anyways, next. Thank you.
You're a pathetic version. You shame women because no one wants to date you, and you take it out on the entire female race.
The entire female race. What is the female race? Is female a race? I think it's. Anyways, she is right though. I am a pathetic virgin. No woman has ever wanted to date me. It's very sad. Very sad. I might even die a virgin at this point. I've never even, I've never even been hugged by a woman. I need my stream deck over here so I can play the sad music. You shame women. I don't shame women. You know what I mean? All right, well, there it is. All right.
You're a fucking idiot.
She's probably right. She's probably right. I am stupid. I'm very stupid.
Good job for feeding into incel ideology and creating a safe space for people to ridicule and hate women. Continue spreading the hate and misinformation, bestie. Thank you, bestie.
I don't understand this idea that, like, debating somebody and disagreeing with them is spreading hate. I don't even think I would fall into, like, I mean, I know I joke about being a virgin, but I definitely don't fall into being involuntarily celibate. Never been the case. But I mean, like, also, what exactly is incel ideology? And also, this idea of just, like, calling somebody an incel, like, it's lost all its meaning. You're an incel. It's just like when these people call you an incel, they're not actually using it to make a claim that you're actually involuntarily celibate. They're typically just using it in the same vein as calling you, you're a fascist, you're a Nazi, you're a racist, you're a sexist. They want to throw out the buzzword because rhetorically, at least it used to be really effective and it used to signal to people on your side. I personally don't think it's rhetorically effective. And here's how. And also, you can just get them really caught up. You just ask them to define what they mean when they accuse you, when they use a buzzword. Okay, you're a misogynist. Okay, let's explore that. How do you define misogyny? What have I specifically said that is misogynistic? Oh, well, you're expecting me. No. I don't need verbatim. Just tell me the essence of what you think I believe. Doesn't have to be verbatim, doesn't have to be a quote. Just give me the essence of what you think I've said or believe. And, Rachel Wilson's in the chat. Yo, Rachel, thank you for, it looks like you gifted subs. Thank you, Rachel, appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, and I don't hate women. I can sit here and say, and we talked about this last stream when we were talking about Drew. She had this crazy video, Drew I follow, where she says she hates men, and she was on the podcast saying it. She's got a massive $1 million Spotify deal. She's got major sponsors. And I don't know. I would never. I don't hate women. I think that, and I would not encourage anybody in my chat to just blanket hate women. I think you can dislike people for what they think, like you can even just specifically dislike their ideology, what they believe. But I've never advocated that people should hate women. I don't hate women. I think women are great. There are specific women or groups of women I disagree with, whether it's politically or whether it's related more so to dating topics. But I think women are great. never would say I hate women, don't hate women. So, yeah. Okay, next one.
Hey Brian, I'm not famous, but I have 7K followers on TikTok and would love to be on your podcast. I think you are disgusting and would love to join the discourage, right?
Discourse, yeah.
Discourse. Let me know what day. I'll be there with all my college-educated besties. Could maybe shine a light on your audience.
So this is, again, keep these messages in mind where they're extending a challenge to come debate me or come on the show. I'll show you. I don't know if I have follow-up on this girl, but I can guarantee you when somebody says this, you're disgusting, blah, 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 I don't get mad. I'm just like, okay, come on the show and let's talk about it. I don't insult them back. I keep it professional. I keep it polite. And I say, cool, let's schedule it. Come on the show. I will happily debate you. I will happily bring on people who disagree with me. I'll even bring people on who are antagonistic towards me like this. I'm not going to just have a knee-jerk reaction. Now, what I do, admittedly, when they invariably are cowards, and I say, let's schedule it, and they basically just run, then maybe I'll talk a bit of shit. Then I'll be like, you know what? You're typical. You're just like everybody else. You're like the hundreds of other people, mostly women, who have sent me a message just like this saying, let me on the show. I'll school you. And then when we're not antagonistic back towards you, I invite them on. They run and they back out. They're cowards. And then I just tell them, I'm like, you're a coward. It's all bark, no bite. All bark, no bite. You're the one who issued the challenge, not me. Why are you running? Why are you issuing a challenge and then backing out? Anyways, this is a really good example. Really good example. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, watched multiple videos and wondering if you only have idiot and sex workers on. Your bullshit would be so easy to debunk if you ever actually spoke to a normal working woman, but I'm sure you're too pussy for that conversation. Please, I love to actual intelligent conversation for once.
Forgive her. She's Canadian. She doesn't speak English.
That doesn't even make sense.
So, and you'll notice, guys, so people, she called me a pussy, right? This is my response to her. Completely ignore it. I just say, we'd happily have you on to have this convo. Though most people who say stuff like this don't have the courage to actually follow through. And there's more, though. So go ahead, read it.
Trust me, I would destroy Brian and Andrew, but I live in Atlanta and will not spend my own funds to fly out to CA to completely own them.
Rachel, are you in the chat? Rachel, do you see this? Trust me, she says. So I preemptively say you don't have the courage to actually follow through with your challenge. Are you in the chat, Rachel? Trust me, I would destroy Brian and Andrew. Now look, it's possible you might destroy Brian Atlas. It's possible somebody could destroy me. I've lost arguments. I've lost debates. Nobody is destroying Andrew Wilson, okay? Nobody. But by the way, so she says she won't spend her own funds. Rachel says, Brian isn't wrong. I've tried to get some of these girls to come on in person to debate me. Yeah, it's all Rachel, 100%. It's all talk. All talk. And they sometimes, Rachel, they won't. I'll be like, I'll go through this and I'll say, just do a call in. You don't have to come in studio. You don't have to spend money. And as you see here, I say we'll reimburse her flight. She has no excuse now because she says, I live in Atlanta. I'm not going to spend my own money. I'll pay for your flight. I'll pay for your flight, but it continues. And then now some of her criticisms, if you can read them.
What are you expected to learn from combos with sex workers and 18 to 20-year-old girls? How is this not... What is that?
Wait. No. It's sorry. It's perp. It two at.
Perpetuating.
No, it's perp. Repeat after me. Perp.
Perp.
It two at. Ing.
Perpetuating.
Keep going.
Hating women. How/why hating women helping and publicizing it to society?
Into the mic.
How do you think belittling women helps younger men? Also, realistically, both husband and wives have to work in this economy. So why is it the woman's responsibility to come home from a 9 to 5 and have to do all the housework?
What about this?
Number 8. Brian has been rejected by women and has chose a path to belittle and downgrade them as a career, aka a beta at best.
Beta. Read this part.
We'll not be traveling to California for this, but a good list of topics to start with.
So, mind you, going back to the very beginning, your bullshit would be so easy to debunk, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure you're too pussy for that convo. I'd love to wait, what? Hold on. Please, I'd love to actual intelligent.
See, I told you.
Well, it's her fault. She's fucking illiterate. But I'd love to actual intelligent conversation for once. And then I send the invite, right? I send the invite here. Happily have a convo, but I call her a coward, basically. It was more polite than that. And then she says, trust me, I would destroy you, but I live in Atlanta. First, excuse number 1. I live in Atlanta. I'm not going to spend my own money. I respond, we will reimburse your flight. And then I send her an actual flight. And I said, book it. And then, despite my promise, despite me saying, I will pay for the flight, I'm not going to travel to California. So now the goalpost has shifted. It's, I'm going to own you. You're a pussy. Oh, I'm not going to spend my own money. Oh, no, I'm not going to travel, period. And then I responded, guess you're too pussy to have this convo, which is a callback to her saying that I'm too pussy to have the convo. Not pussy, just not worth the trip. And I say we offered to pay for it. Oh, wait. Oh, it's just repeating. Ultimately, so we offered to pay for her flight. She ended up blocking us after a few attempts to schedule the debate. All bark, no bite. So look, guys, this is what I deal with every week. Put me on the show. Put me on the show, Brian. Yeah, she blocked. You're too pussy. You're too pussy to talk to me. Put me on the show. Okay, let's do it. Well, I don't want to fly out there. I don't want to spend money. We'll pay for it. Well, I don't want to do the travel actually. Oh, well, okay, let's do Discord call. Well, I can't do that. It's crazy. Crazy, right, Cena? Yep, see?
She's a pussy.
Pussy. Pussy. Very feminine, by the way, when women say, I don't like that. I don't even like to use the word put. It's a nasty word. Well, if you use it as an insult. Anyways, whatever. But when women call people, I don't know. Go ahead.
You are disgraceful. Ha ha ha. I have the best father in the world. He's CEO, and he still has enough empathy to support my mom and my family, whether it be the occasional household chore, and it hasn't been so black and white for my family. Your whole channel is a complete brain rot, and you're everything that is wrong with society. Moreover, you're a sorry loser and a weak and act like a little bitch. Have fun knowing you're a little beta.
Beta. So I believe I also invited her to come do a debate. I don't always post, like I don't post, yeah, like all the exchanges like I do here. Like, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure we also sent her the invite. And by the way, even though they talk all this shit, I always start out nice. You know, I'll always send, oh, you're too much of a pussy. I'll just be like, hey, happy to have the convo, blah, blah, blah. I'm never going to be, because obviously, look, the easiest out that you can give your opponent is, even if they're being antagonistic towards you, they can be calling you, they can say, I hope you die, blah, blah, all this crazy shit. They can say that, insults, whatever. The easiest out that you can give somebody who's proposing a challenge is to insult them back, and it gives them the out. But if you keep things professional and polite, they can never be like, well, he was being antagonistic, I wouldn't feel safe. Don't give them the out. Never give them the out. It's gonna start getting dark pretty soon, so we'll keep going for a little bit, but we'll probably wrap pretty soon.
What the? Wait, you're so ugly.
Yeah, and sometimes I just get insults like that.
Someone stalk her Instagram.
No. Nobody. Look, I know. Don't message these people. Don't contact these people. Don't do that. Don't do that. But I think it's fair game though to post their messages. If you're gonna send a nasty message, I think it's fair game to post it. So, yeah. Let me pull this up.
Seriously, I just want to share something. Facebook had to protect your punk ass from my opinions about how fucking useless you truly are. I am a male, and well, I'm saying what you really need is a good throat twack.
Throat twack. So yeah, we'll get some kind of more threatening stuff like that. Cena, can you do me a favor? We need to turn the lights on.
Yeah.
Do you see over underneath the thing, the two knobs? Mm-hmm. I think it's the one on the right. Just the one on the right. Can you turn that one on for me? It's getting a little dark, boys. We gotta turn the lights on. Look, guys, it's it's getting late. Sun's going down. So I'm gonna turn some lights on. Yeah, that's good. Thank you, Cena. Let's do a little. I wonder if we have a chat break here, really quick, just as we take a little moment break. But we'll do some more hate mail. Yo, Jay, thank you for the gifted 10. Appreciate it, man. Christopher, thank you for the gifted 5. Rachel, thank you again for the 5. I don't know if you're still in the chat, but oh shit! Hold on, guys. We got some. This one. I'll have you read it once it comes up here. Yo, Rachel, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And then we have a chat from Muddy Ninja.
Just get a Kia Soul, Brian.
Yo, guys, W's in the chat for Ninja with the big 100. Thank you so much, man. The threshold's way lower, but I really appreciate the massive support, dude. Thank you so much, man. What a legend. He is a legend. He is a gentleman and a scholar. Thank you. Okay, back to the hate mail, boys. All right. Next. Oops, my bad.
Dumbass American.
Oh, this one's crazy. You can read it.
Tell me why.
Actually, don't read the last part. They can see it, but read.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Dumbass American, tell me why were women not allowed in war? Because we all know you don't know.
And then we're not going to read the last part just because probably be a little too. But these are some of the fucking vile messages that we get.
Making fun of women or making them feel uncomfortable doesn't make you smart. You're only creating views and you're a bad influence for the next generation. You're part of the reason why we're digressing and I hate it. Plus, you're ridiculous.
And then I sent a heart emoji and I just say, want to be on the show? And I'm pretty sure she just didn't respond. Oh, this girl? Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The more I research your podcast, the more I realize you want women unprepared so you can bombard them. Why else would you invite a stranger to speak without having an initial interview process first? Your channel actually seems pretty dangerous for women. And it seems most of you have a pretty strong disdain for women. Any thoughts on that?
No, it's repeat after me.
Disdain.
No, it's disdain.
That's disdain.
Yeah.
Disdain for women.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on that?
Well, the first part is this idea that the women are unprepared. So, first off, the majority of the people we have on the show asked to be on the show. So that means they've been watching the show for a period of time, whether that's a couple days, couple weeks, couple months, years. We've had guests who reach out in 2023. They first make it on the show 2025. People have ultimately they have sufficient period of time to do the necessary and requisite preparation before coming on the show. Everybody who comes on the show, almost everybody, at least the majority of them that reach out to us, absolutely have time to prepare. When we've done outreach, which is a minority of the people who come on the show, I think it's about 20% of total guests, we reached out to them. We book people typically weeks to 1 to 2 months in advance. We do all our outreach via Instagram. The very first link at the top of our Instagram is a link to our YouTube channel where we post the full, live, unedited, uncensored, unclipped, whatever, full live streams for anybody to watch. You can watch an entire episode before you come on to get a feel for how it's going to go, the questions that are asked. Many of the questions, much to the chagrin, good word by the way, much to the chagrin of my audience, gets repeated almost every fucking show because I'm autistic and have, I don't know if it's OCD. Much to the chagrin of my audience, I love asking the same questions over and over. So you can be very well prepared by watching one previous episode. So this idea that the women are unprepared, most of them asked to be on the show, they should do their due diligence, template questions, well put. And even if we're the ones doing outreach, we're not hiding anything. Google us, look us up on YouTube. It's all there. There's no mystery. You know what's interesting though? This criticism I get on this is, I think, you guys know Dean and Parker? I would argue, so my show, right? We book people in advance. I'm not doing TikTok debates. I would argue that what Dean and Parker do, they've also done street interviews, by the way. Which, look, and by the way, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with their format that Dean and Parker do. There's nothing wrong with street interviews. I don't think there's anything wrong. But to argue that my show is like, oh my God, you're taking advantage of unprepared people. If you guys are familiar with their debates that they do on TikTok, you could be some fucking, I'm not trying to be mean, but there's dumb people on both sides. There's dumb fucking Republicans, there's dumb Democrats. You could be some fucking college dropout fucking line cook who lives in Mississippi, and you're on the, by the way, TikTok's already a low IQ app to begin with. You're just doom scrolling on TikTok and you're a MAGA Trump supporter, and you fall on the Twink stream, you fall on Dean's Twink debate streams, and he's like, What is the typical Dean thing that he puts? Like, Trump is terrible for America, or whatever bullshit prompt Dean has. And this fucking high school dropout line cook in fucking Mississippi, who, no offense to him, he's probably like below average IQ, can join immediately, get pulled up to debate a professional debater with a grounding base in philosophy and get completely destroyed by Dean. So, by the way, I don't have an issue with what they're doing with their format, but this criticism I face of the guests are unprepared is so fucking ridiculous. And Dean has levied this criticism towards me. Brian, you bring on these young, unprepared women. Dean, TikTok is the lowest IQ app there is. Again, some fucking high school dropout fucking 60-year-old methed out grandma. I've heard some of the people that call into Dean's shit. These people, trust me, are unprepared. To Dean and Parker's credit, they are skilled debaters. There's no doubt about it. Dean and Parker are very good debaters. Not as good as Andrew Wilson, but very good debaters. You put up almost any Republican against Dean and Parker. If that Republican doesn't have debate experience and doesn't have a really strong grounding in his understanding of the various political topics that they're going to want to debate you on, and even if perhaps they might even be lacking in the philosophical groundwork and foundation, they're going to smoke them. The thing you have to understand with professional debaters, chat, is, and this goes both sides, regardless of who's right or wrong on an issue, right? Let's say you're right. You are correct. But if you're not a professional debater, you don't know the sort of rhetorical tricks and the questions and the Socratic, questioning that can occur, or the setups and the trap questions. You can be 100% right on an issue, and the person could even be devil's advocate, who's the professional debater. Even if you're right on an issue, a professional debater will make you wrong. Does that make sense? You could be, if you're right, but you don't know how to debate, you'll look bad. You'll look wrong. They'll make you look really stupid. Imagine calling people on your own side idiots to win an argument. Wait, what? Well, hold on. It's just, look, it's just factually true that there are going to be stupid Democrats and stupid Republicans. Like, that's just factually true. I don't see how that is at all a controversial claim. Anyways, I don't know. I'm sorry, kind of rambling here. Have an initial whatever. Where was I? But yeah, like a skilled debater, they could be arguing some stupid shit too. They could just be devil's advocating. I don't know. Like, they could be arguing in favor of something, just devil's advocate, super stupid. I don't think Andrew argues against a bunch of unskilled debaters. He argues against phenomenal debaters, and he goes into his TikTok invasions. He's not holding his own TikTok room. He goes into their rooms with their prompts, and these people prepare for their own prompts. So whatever. Anyways, back to the hate mail. Oh wait, yo, holy shit. This is funny. You guys know this chick, bro. This is funny. Read it. All right, hold on.
Jesus fuck, please put some decent, smart woman on the podcast. I implore whatever does the casting for the show.
So you guys know who this is, Sydney Watson. So she actually made a hit piece, sort of a hit piece, like talking shit about us. She's like, I believe, clicked up with Ashley St. Clair. And so she reached out a long time ago. By the way, this is not this February. This is back. This is like 2023. She sent this. This is over 2 years ago. Now, we invited her on the show, and then she backed out. She was too scared to come debate, but she made a very critical video about my podcast. And she's I guess she's conservative. I don't think she's a feminist, though. Sydney's a hardcore feminist, and she went and made, I'm not going to pull the video up, but she made a hit piece on us. And hey, I invited her on the show, but she's all clicked up with like Ashley St. Clair, those like conservative feminist types, you know? Like fake conservative, covert feminist. Well, I'd say it's overt, but anyways, whatever.
At 7 years old, would you ever imagine yourself being the most hatred brain rot podcast host of all time? Sorry, existence, bro. Hope you figure it out. I'd rather be homeless than be you.
Sorry, did I? Yeah, I mean, nothing for me to really comment on there. Just typical like hate stuff. Wait, what if we change this? What's better, chat?
Santa Claus.
The lighting makes me, I mean, I'm already kind of red to begin with. But whatever, fuck it. Let's see. Yeah. 1 sec, guys. We got more coming. We'll probably just do a few more chat, and then we're going to wrap just because it's getting dark.
Instead of putting a bunch of Instagram models in front of you to prove a point, and when they're not necessarily equipped in that field, how come you don't invite a woman in front of you who did their education in political science and world history? Because your whole, oh, look how I've silenced all these women is not doing it, lol.
You ready, guys? What do you think's going to happen? Chat. What do you think's going to happen here, chat? You guys ready? You guys ready? You want to be on the show? Chat. What do you think? Oh, wait, is this new? Wait, was there more to it? Hold on. Oh, yeah, no, sorry. You can read this. Yeah.
Plus, it's not a novelty or a brave, heroic action of men, really. They participate in war because it's mandatory by the leading government. If the same mandate applied for women, they would have to participate in war too. It's not like men are choosing to go to war and they are selfless, brave human beings for it. What are we applauding here?
Bunch of fucking prattle. Right, Rachel? Bunch of prattle. There it is. You see what happened, chat? So you want to be on the show? LOL, no, I read that part.
LOL, no, I don't participate in brainless activities. Thanks, though.
All bark, no bite. Oh, and then it just repeats. Okay, we'll do next. Yikes.
You should KYS, you cuck.
Oops, didn't mean to. Hey, man, that's what we get. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing for me to really respond on that one. Just,
Hi, Brian, you're an insecure fuck.
Very insecure.
I never knew the whatever prank guy was such a cringe incel.
You know, look, I am cringe. That is true. Oh, I have it. My first trans hater.
The nerve of you to make a podcast just to say all the standards you have is comical.
It's calm.
Calm.
Ick.
Ick. Comical.
Actually, that was kind of, yeah. Go ahead.
It's comical when you aren't anywhere near attractive nor rich and you look like the typical incel that gets left on red by every girl. Did your mom call you handsome too many times that now you get upset when girls don't want you? You're a joke.
So sad. Hold on.
Why are we bullying on the internet?
You know, it is what it is. Oh, I think I responded to her. Oh, right. And then left the trans woman, the T left a bunch of comments on all my shit, vomit emojis, and I posted a photo of the T in question. And yeah.
You a bitch for real. Fuck you. Fuck your stupidity, man. What a woman-hating podcast. All what you want is to enslave women. Men are not trustworthy to stay at home for cheaters, stupid. What a toxic male. Make yourself beneficial to science and development. Get a bigger perception of life, man. Read biology, physics, chemistry, psychology. Is that? Study.
Which one? Where?
Philosophy.
Yeah.
Study computer and cosmology. Contribute to science and welfare and leave women alone. You are being a loser by controlling women.
Big loser energy. Big loser.
Yo, Brian, you're a fucking pussy. You loser. Your podcast is dying. That shit is actually boring as fuck. Sucks trying to stay relevant when you have no real talent.
It's hard, boys. It's hard, you know. It's hard. Let's see.
You have no class and you need a chin transplant. You are the...
It's epi.
Epi.
There's a bit of an accent to this. Epi.
Epi.
Toe.
Toe.
May.
Epitome.
Epitome.
Epitome of a loser.
Yes, great. You know what? She caught me, boys. That's why I grow the beard. You know, non-chin, just completely. Oh, I need to fix this. No chin, boys. No chin. No chin. You know, look, it's not. It could be a little. You know those face rating videos where they do like face analysis? Wait, can you guys even see this? All right, the epicanthal. Wait, what is it? The lower. Wait, what is it? I can't even. I don't know. Here?
Yeah.
Probably 22, 23, 23. Anyways, whatever. There. Back over there. Hold on one sec, guys.
Hey, Brian, when's the last time you actually touched a living, breathing woman? Oh, right. It's this guy replying to the...
Yeah, you don't have to read that, though. She's right, boys. It's never. We'll probably just do... Let me see. When do I want to stop it? This will probably be the last... Yeah, we'll just do a few more. Okay, I think we're here.
I would love to see you guys get educated. 21 plus people on your podcast and have a real debate. At this point, you are responsible for the loss of thousands of brain cells.
Are they? I don't know if they're able to see it totally. Is it just like too big?
Oh my.
All right, it's a lot, but I don't know if I want you to read it. Oh, so here, look, this girl's sister was on the show. I am not. Oh my God, it's so much bullshit. She got a lot of help from ChatGPT. If you notice the EM dashes. So her sister, I know exactly who she's referring to, even though this was like August 5th. This was over a year ago. Oh, wait, chat, you know who it fucking is? Wait. Rachel, are you still watching? Oh my, I know exactly who it is. I know the sister. Hold on. Fuck, where is it? I hope I don't have to scroll back up. Oh, wait, fuck. Hold on, some of this shit's probably not. Where's the... Hold on, wait. I gotta look at this over here. I gotta look at it over here. One sec, boys. Oh my God. Chill out. One sec, guys. Hold on. Why don't we do this? I'm scuffed. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. Is it Web Reacts? Where's the Andrew Wilson clip? Where is Andrew Wilson? There it is. All right.
How do you...
Okay, I believe it is...
show respect to your wife? Yeah.
All sorts of ways. I basically give her whatever the hell she wants. I adore her. But here's the thing. The reason that I do this is because if I say this is what ultimately is going to happen, that's the last word in it, and I don't even want to have the f***ing conversation, we don't. Now, she may really want to, and I can tell sometimes that she really does, but I don't fucking care because it's my decision ultimately.
So you don't care about how she feels?
I don't know. I didn't say I didn't care how she feels. I just don't care to have her question my authority, autonomy over the marriage.
Was there initial conversation?
I'm pretty sure it's this girl's sister. I'm pretty sure.
Prior to that, or is it just like, we're doing this, don't ask me about
Depends on the
it?
context.
I was saying more for like bigger decisions in life, not necessarily like little things.
Even
I
larger
think it's very
decisions, if
situational.
ultimately, let's say I went home and I said, we're moving to Nevada in 3 weeks, get your bags packed, and I'm not going to have a f***ing, I don't want to hear a word about it. You're doing it, and that's the way it's
And you
going.
think that's respectful?
I think that ultimately it's my choice.
Okay,
and
but
how
do
she
you think
shows
that's
me
respectful?
respect. Yeah, that's how she shows me respect.
How do you show respect to your wife? Yeah.
All right. So that's some context there. Is Rachel in chat, boys? Rachel, she is in the chat. In the chat. Wait, Rachel, question for you since you're in the chat. If Andrew actually did say, hey, we're moving to Vegas, Nevada, 3 weeks, is that how the conversation would go? Like, is that how the conversation would go, Rachel? Save Rachel? Okay. Let's see. She is typing furiously. She's typing furiously. Let's see it. Where is it, Rachel? Come on. Excuse me. Hey guys, like the video? Like the video, boys? Only a few more hate mails we're gonna read. Actually, he did. We're moving to Texas literally in 3 weeks. Oh shit. Oh yeah. I think I was watching the debate yesterday or 2 days ago, and I did. Yeah. You guys, what? Rachel, can you say where in Texas? Austin, Dallas? Is it Dallas, right? Dallas, Austin. It's one of those probably, right? Can you say where? I hear Dallas is pretty cool. Dallas area. Oh, that's awesome. Nice. Yeah, I've considered possibly moving. It's hard to leave a nice place like Santa Barbara, though. That's cool. But anyways, back to the hate mail. One sec. Let me do this. I hope it didn't lose the spot. That would suck. Oh, we're good. Okay, we're good. So anyways, this girl, the sister from that clip that we just watched. Oh my God, I don't want to read all this bullshit, all this fucking prattle. But basically, she said she saw 3 18-year-olds. Oh, okay, here's some detail. It was like her friend, and some other 18-year-old. That girl that Andrew was, the blonde girl who was having the back and forth with Andrew, she reached out to us. I don't know, I forgot if they were from California. I think they were from out of state. They flew to come do the show. They had time to prepare. And then you've got fucking Captain Save-A-Ho. I don't know. Can you call a girl Captain Save-A-Ho? I don't know. Strumpet Save-A-Ho? I don't know. But it's like, so her sister, it's not like her sister asked to come on the show. She bought the plane tickets, bought the hotel, came to the studio. Nobody forced her to come on the show. And she's like, read this. Seems like.
Where?
Here.
Seems like you're taking advantage of the young and impressionable who lack well-formulated opinions. Not sure what the objectives are of this podcast, what audience you're catering to. Perhaps you should seek guests your own age with real-life experience.
And then I didn't include it just because I took a screenshot from desktop, but I basically just say, you see, come be on the show, basically, is what I said. And then you can read this part.
I'll be frank, my sister was on the podcast who is barely an adult, fresh out of high school. I'm not saying you don't have the freedom to host this podcast. I'm just wondering why you're choosing this demographic to host regardless of whether they're the ones asking to be on the show. Young, impressionable girls admitting to losing their virginity on a grown man's podcast is a bit tasteless. In regards to whether 18-year-olds should be able to vote, yes, it is.
That's just some irrelevant stuff, but. And then start here, sure they're 18, and then read the rest.
That I was wildly.
Oh, I'm gonna move that. Go ahead.
I was wildly disappointed by the conversations you chose to engage in with these young ladies. Maybe I was wrong about the general age of your guests, but that doesn't take away from the fact that you permitted basically high schoolers to discuss their sex life on a public stage. You know what? I would love to go on your podcast. I think we could have a productive and appropriate conversation. However, given the topics you discuss, I don't think that would behoove my career as an attorney.
Her career as an attorney. Hold on, I'll just hide it really quick so you guys can see that part. So, mind you, those women were. They love to do this thing. Where is it? Basically, high schoolers. They had They were about to go into their first year of college. I hate this thing. I won't dive too deep into it, but it's this sort of, I call it the spin. So you use keywords to try to paint a narrative. So for example, a high schooler can be somebody who's 18. A high schooler can also be like a 13, 14-year-old or whatever. So it's like, it's kind of this disingenuous thing where it's like, you want to frame it in this really unflattering light. They had graduated high school. They were 18. They were going into college. They reached out to us asking to come on the show. We didn't force them to come on the show. And then I guess we can read this part. Let's see if I can make it bigger.
I am aware, and her reaching out is not on you guys. That was on her own volition. I stand with what I said above. Reconsidered how that looks. Like I said, I understand. I agree. This would naturally come up as your shows
Pertains
to dating. Again, my issue is permitting girls that age to be on the show, regardless of whether they reached out first.
They're fucking adults. They're adults and they can vote. They're 18. They can take out student loans that will indebt them for the rest of their life. They asked to be on. They reached out to us. We're not like trolling high school Instagram pages to invite 18-year-old fresh out of high school girl. No, they reached out to us. It's weird, man. It's so weird. I think there was a bit more. Then I got into it. I got a back and forth with her. It's just a bunch of fun. Look at all this shit she sent me, dude. Look at all this. Boom, 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 boom. And then I said, hey, you're fucking 23 or whatever. Come on the show. And read this. This is the dumbest thing ever.
I'm simply saying because you are a grown man with the power and constitutional privilege to say no to an 18-year-old being on the show. Say no. Apologies for my lengthy messages. I wanted to formulate a well-thought-out message before speaking.
Just skip that. Read this last part here.
I would generally love to, and I really mean that. I am about to start a career as an attorney, though, and fear that an employer wouldn't want me to be discussing topics like this, which I would completely understand. I was only hoping to serve as a single voice of concern. I'm sorry.
Yep. I mean, so that last part, I obviously reiterated my request for her, that girl who was messaging, to be on the show. Cowards, all of them. I don't know what constitutional privilege. This chick wants to be a fucking lawyer. The fuck is this part right here? Constitutional privilege. What? Bro, the fuck? Never let this girl take the fucking bar exam. That's the most retarded thing I've ever heard. Anyways, ultimately, whinging that her 18-year-old younger sister asked to be on the show, and heaven forbid we let her on. Okay, a few more. Oh, okay. All right, there's the...
This Brian dude is one of the fuggliest men I have ever seen in my entire life. The genetics are so bad.
See, now this is just a nasty message. Doesn't actually address any of my, any of the things I say, any of my arguments, just insults, personal attacks. And then, oh, wait, it's a they? Oh, it's a they. Oh my God. And, oh my God, you're bringing disrepute to the French, you piece of shit. And she left more comments.
There is nothing stoic about this. You're hideous. You have no lips and they're dry and crusty on top of that.
That's pretty much it. Oh wait, was there more? No, it just repeats. Okay, all right. I mean, whatever.
You have no personality. I can't imagine anyone ever enjoying being in your company. If you have friends, it's because they're trying to use your fame to their advantage. And if you think anyone is in love with you, it's Stockholm Syndrome.
Wow. Oh, wait, chat. What do you know this? Chat. Septum ring theory, nose ring theory. Cena, please never get. Do you promise me now on the whatever podcast you will never get a septum piercing?
I promise.
You promise?
I promise.
Do you pinky promise?
I pinky promise.
Boom. Ridiculous. Never get that. But all right, last two.
Sad excuse for a human.
No, it's just the profile. And then this will be the last one.
Y'all are a bunch of bitch-ass little pussy boys exploiting others for views. Straight bitches.
Wouldn't anybody who does any sort of content that ever relies, unless you're just playing video games, right? That ever relies on interaction with other people, wouldn't this always, from her perspective, be like some sort of exploitation? So then by this extension, even if you politically agree with him, whoever the fuck you are person, like what Dean and Parker do with their TikTok live streams and their in-person stuff, that would be exploitation. They're obviously exploiting people for views. I don't even think this person could define what exploit or exploitation means, but whatever. I don't know, chat, do we do a few more, or how long we've been streaming? Oh, okay, we're gonna wrap here, guys, pretty soon. There's obviously, guys, if you look here, wait, can you guys see? I don't know if you guys can see. This is just, we just did that. We just did maybe a fifth. There's all, look at all this, boys. I fucking document all this shit. Oh, whoa. Oh, no. Holy shit, bro. Wait, it's loading. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God, boys. Look at all this fucking shit. Holy shit, I know I got this much hate mail. Look at the, okay, I think that's everything. All this. Okay, we're gonna do one more, and it's just gonna be, oh wait, see, look at that, it jumps up. Oh my, it's never ending, the hate mail. Holy shit. There we go, okay. Here, we're gonna just pick one last random one. Is this one good? You should,
Oh,
yikes.
we read that one, no?
No, this is, I get a lot of these. I get a lot. There's patterns. Oh, possibly the worst one yet. Oh, this one, okay, we'll leave it on a really bad one. I'm not going to have you read it, but the chat, you can read. This is what I deal with, guys. This will be the last one because you, fuck, the chat hasn't been on. I'm sorry, guys. What the fuck? Bro, I'm sorry. The chat wasn't showing on. My bad, guys. Disabled all comments. You guys can see it. I'm not going to read it. Yeah, pretty crazy, right? There's more. I'm not going to read it just because if you put this in audio, YouTube will probably not be happy with it, but you guys can read it. By the way, YouTube, guys, join our Discord, discord.gg/whatever. The more Discord members we have, discord.gg/whatever, it'll boost it'll cure my depression from all these hate mail messages I get. But, what I was going to say, people are saying I should report it. Instagram doesn't do anything. Even, like, if I was Instagram and somebody is sending messages like that, that should be a permaban, don't you guys think? Like, that should be a permaban on Instagram. But Instagram, I've done a bunch of reports for like some of the more, like if somebody calls me stupid or whatever, ugly, or I don't care, whatever, I'm not going to report it. But if it's like that, I've never heard back from Instagram ever from one single report saying they ever took any action. I think it's because they consider if you're like a public figure, they don't give a fuck, dude. They don't give a fuck on Instagram. And this is, anyways, whatever. Is there anything else we have to do? Probably a couple chats. We'll do some chats, guys, then we're going to wrap the show here. Okay. One sec. Uno momento.
Brian, you can tell these busted, rude, pussy-ass hoes have never been slapped by a burrito.
The fuck?
They would never say it to your face. They just want the huge, dumpy smoke. W whatever burrito Wednesday.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Pull up the hit piece vid.
We reacted to it at the beginning of the stream, man. But we, it was, hold on. This New York Magazine, I'll pull that back up in a sec, but yeah. It was, oh, wait, Rachel, are you still in the chat? Rachel, are you still in the chat? Hold on. I don't know if you were here when I was reviewing this, but where is it? Is she in the chat, boys? Oh, she left. Oh, I was just gonna. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, she's still here. Hold on, let me hide this for a sec. Rachel, I don't know if you were here while we were reviewing this slop from the New York Magazine hit piece. The Whatever podcast, for instance, continues to bring on Andrew Wilson, who has argued that rape is only bad for certain people. And Rachel, we did a breakdown on this, but I was saying on stream, this is for New York Magazine isn't some small rag. This is, I think this is slander. This is completely slander, Rachel. Never said this. And Rachel, I don't know if you were here, but you notice how it's under, you see like how it's a hyperlink right here? And we showed the actual full live stream. So here's our source. Here's the source, Rachel. The edited TikTok clip, Rachel. No, this isn't. By the way, hold on. That's the source, not the. One sec. I'm gonna pull it.
The argument.
Not this. Not the freaking. Oh wait, sorry, that's the Jim Bob. Where is it? My bad. Not the nearly 6-hour debate. Okay, let's get a better. There we go. That's a little better. I don't want to. It's not going to freeze frame it when Andrew isn't looking superb. The source should have been. They should have gone and looked at the actual debate, which is available from the source, whatever, in its full, live, unedited, uncensored entirety. Not a fucking minute 44-second TikTok clip. This is their source for claiming something as slanderous as this is a TikTok clip, a minute and 44-second TikTok clip out of a nearly 6-hour debate. I don't know. They said, I'm just saying, Rachel, that's crazy. That's crazy. By the way, Rachel, if they're going to publish this, did they come to you for comment? Or, well, not you, but do you know if they went to Andrew for comment? Because they sent me a request for fact check over some like really benign stuff. Really, really benign stuff, because they put some shit about me in the article that was bullshit, misquoted me, whatever. This fucking claimed I skipped all over the women when we ordered food. Fake news. Anyways, whatever. Okay, where were we? Anyways, chats, we were just doing some chats, then we're gonna wrap. One sec, guys. Do you want to read that one from Rachel that she sent?
Yes.
Just this one. It won't pull up, but read it.
I love how these people act like you are picking on uneducated women. I've been on the show multiple times, armed with nothing but a high school diploma and a cosmetology license. Yet somehow
I just, my highest level of education, I mean, I did a bit of community college. But I don't have an associate's degree, don't have a bachelor's. I just have high school diploma.
Sina, what's your take on all this now that you've seen the hate messages and the live show action? Do you see why shows like this are important in society today? Brian, you should come to DebateCon.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Sina, what do you think?
Honestly, I've always agreed with what Brian said.
W. Sina, thank you.
Like, I think that some women are just really delusional nowadays in society because they're all about wanting equality, wanting this for women, wanting that for women, where they like sometimes forget we wouldn't have a society, a functioning society without men. But I don't know. I get hate for it too. I don't know.
Let's see. We have this.
I noticed a trend that a lot of unattractive people with no personality or social skill are usually the ones that use the pronouns they, them.
I'm just curious about. I don't even get the whole they, them. I don't get that. I don't get it. Yo, thank you, Thor. Appreciate it. All right.
Lies are all the commies have left. Sue the puckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, yo, Chef Dill Pickles, thank you so much for the message. Thank you everybody else who sent a message. I'm not, there wasn't anything published in there about me that audio is skipping. I don't know. They like didn't include entire quotes. I showed you guys earlier in the stream. I know some of you probably didn't catch it. I showed you the email, the fact-checking email they requested. I showed you the email they sent me. I showed you my email response. I showed you the article. As you can see, legacy media, mainstream media, I don't think it cost them anything to include the entire quote. They nitpicked the portions that they wanted to use to paint me in a bad light, to make me look bad. But ultimately, the things that they focused on from the fact check, kind of annoying, but not, but what they said about Andrew, that's crazy. That was crazy. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Do you have any thoughts, Sina? Any thoughts, feelings?
I don't associate with these women sending hate messages. That is crazy. How do they, like, how do girls just go on the internet and be like, KYS? No, like, KYS? Like, what? That's crazy.
It's weird because there's people out there who do terrible things, right?
Yeah.
Like, and maybe they deserve, like, nasty messages or whatever. But it's never occurred to me, and I see news articles, it's never occurred to me to, like, even when I've had a bunch of free time in periods of my life, to, like, message a stranger. I saw oh my God, they did something bad. It's never occurred to me, or, oh, I disagree with their politics, to ever, like, message them and say anything.
Yeah. I would say that
I don't know.
those girls are the same girls that group all men as one. Like, you remember that girl from Sunday where it's like, no, all men are bad because, like,
True.
It's...
Well, just closer, but you're good.
She's giving that, no?
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. And, what's it called? But, yeah, I think, honestly, it's mental illness. Like, I don't think a normal... Like, you can be a liberal, you can be Republican, or you can be conservative, you can be... I don't know. To go and send somebody a message you're dealing with something. There's something going on. If you feel compelled to contact a stranger, bro, you know what's actually really funny? Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can pull one last thing up. Oh boy. Wait, it's probably, oh, this will be fast. Here. Let's X out that. Shorts. Popular. All right, we'll just do this.
So you're bored. Make this conversation less boring. Go ahead.
All right, I'm not going to play the whole clip, but if you want, you can find it, whatever second. It's one of our, hold on. It's like the number 2 most popular short, 20 million views. You know, that girl that was on, I kicked her off the show. She was being obnoxious, the whole Tamagotchi thing. Like, okay. She was trolling. I got frustrated and I kicked her off the show. And I personally, in my position, totally justified. She was being rude. She was being obnoxious. The amount of hate messages just from that clip, which, yeah, you could say, Brian, you know what? You were being rude. You were being a dick. You were being a jerk. You were being an asshole. I personally don't like it. I think that clip is super benign. Super benign. Bro, I got maybe 100 hate messages from that, and they were like KYS, just crazy. Off of that, I'm like, yo, I'm not like, anyways, I don't know. It's like, what's the right word? Proportionality? Do you know what I mean? Like, in proportion to. It's like you can say, I don't like pineapple on my pizza. And they're gonna send you some message like, I hope you KYS. Mm-hmm. Really? Over a benign, like, nothing burger interaction? Like, look, if you're fucking, I don't think it's justified in any situation. I don't think it's justified in any situation, really, to like send somebody a message like that. But it would make sense if it was proportionate. Like the punishment should fit the crime, you know? The punishment should fit the crime. And it's like, what's the threshold? Like, somebody has a difference of political opinion and you say KYS. So what's the threshold for like somebody who murders baby? Well, hold on, wait. Like somebody who literally, like born babies, somebody who just walks up and just every baby they see in the street just fucking stabs a baby. Like where do you go from, you know? Like, call me an idiot, you know? Like, I feel like proportionality. I didn't like his podcast. Just call me an idiot. Call me stupid. But like KYS or all the crazy shit, I don't know. That's weird. Okay, guys, we're wrapping. Oh, there's chats. Oh my God, Chef Dylan, thank you. But can you read these 2 super chats?
Is this Canadian lady also an honorary Indian?
I have no idea what that means. Last one.
Sina, you are an attractive young lady, but you are going down a dark road doing OF. I hope you can change your course. I'm sure you have a job with Brian. If you do, God bless you all.
Just make TikTok videos. Like, do content. You already do content. You have a big following on TikTok. Quit the OF stuff. Like, you can make money doing other stuff. You're still young. You're 18. You can still get out of it. You're not but once you get down that path, and yeah, you won't make as much money or whatever, but you're still young. You're 18, right?
19.
Oh, you turned 19? Okay, you're 19. You're young. You can get out of it. I don't know.
I was thinking about it.
I don't know. Think about it. Think about it. Something to think
I
about.
have.
Anyways, okay. I think that's it. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was fun, a little different. I think maybe we'll get Felicity next Wednesday to. She'll help me with the talks or whatever. And let's see. Yeah. I'm gonna try to be consistent with this, guys. Gonna try every Wednesday. It's fun. It's fun to do this. Way less stressful. It just, and I want to do more React stuff. We'll do more React, but I don't know. I thought it was like, why not? Hate mail stuff, kind of interesting. Whatever. But all right, guys. Sina, any final thing you want to say?
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting hated because I sided with China.
Anyways, all right, guys. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Let me see them. Let me see the. Oh wait. W's. No. 07s. I'm so. Oh my God. I'm slow, guys. 07s. 07s. No W's. Fuck the W's. Misspoke. 07s. 07s in the chat. Android. Thank you. Oh shit. It's so fat. Cody. 07. Karma. 07. Flaming Heron. Oh, I recognize your name, dude. 07. All right, guys. See you Sunday, 5 p.m. Pacific.
Bye-bye.
Got a good stream on Sunday. Good night, guys. I hope you have a good night, and we will see you guys Sunday. Good night, guys.